This is ridiculous. It's better fucking work or else I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. God's sake. Right. Get rid of that. That's probably why, because I fucking select made for kids, man. On both of them. What a fucking retard I am. Made for kids. What an idiot. Alright, let me see. This should work now. Right, here we go. Fucking finally. Jesus Christ. My God, that's painful. Painful. Try and fucking sort that shit out. Right, hello. Oh, I don't know what was going on there, but gay bear. Shut up! I'm not a gay bear bastard. I'm a cool dude. This is what alpha males were. This is what the alphas were. You just wouldn't know about it because you're not an alpha like I am. So shut your mouth, Ricky Blitz. Your name rhymes with fucking shitty tits, mate. So shut up. Shitty tits over here. Shitty fucking tits, mate. Right, let's get a poll up to start off with. Who wins? Who wins? Oh, and yes, Ricky, I'm gonna come on Red Dead afterwards for like an hour, hour and a half or so. And I will come hard and all night long. Well, not all night long, but like an hour and a half or something like that. I'm gonna go live just over an hour or something. Talk 312 because it's fucking wank, innit? It's fucking shit. It's really, really bad. Let me actually get the fucking card up because I'm not happy about it. I'm not a happy chappy, that's for sure. Let me see. Let me see. Get that there. I'll change my video. Bear with. Let me just do some real-time editing, guys. This is crazy. Look at me. Whoa. Aren't I clever? Whoa, how did I do that? Whoa. You've never seen editing like it in your life. Here we go. Piece of shit fucking pay-per-view, this, isn't it? Terrible excuse for a pay-per-view. Absolute hot garbage, mate. DDP sub round 3, I agree. But it's just shit, innit? It's shit. Look at it. Look at this shit, guys. Here's a fucking thing, you guys. Here's a fucking thing, man. It's garbage. It's hot garbage. Look at it. This is good. These odds have changed. She was a heavy underdog. Changed a bit now. Oh, he's got an updated picture. Wow, look at that, guys. Nice. I'm actually picking this guy, though. I actually picked him in my rant video that I did. I picked him to win. He's 6'7", you know. Oh, he's 7-0. They've updated his okay. They've updated his record. Well, this is his UFC debut, though. Imagine being doing your UFC debut and you're the feature fight. What the fuck? It's crazy. It's absolute craziness. Oh yeah, I can't wait to see Jimmy Crute and Jake. Who else we got? Oh, my favorite former fighter, Anshul Jubilee. Hell yeah. No Bromo. Hey, here he is. No Bromo is still my boy. Hell yeah. DDP by third round falling piano. Wow, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, right, I'll tell you what. Ben, I'll give you a fucking ring, mate. Let's get this shit going. Give me a sec. Give me a sec, mate. Give me a fucking sec, mate. Let's get this going. Discord. Oh, get the call going. We'll fucking call. We'll just fucking yap about this shit, man. Bear with me, guys. Hold on a sec. Hold on, Ben. Let me just get my let me change my camera real quick. Hey, there we go. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, man. Here we are. Right. No, you can't hear me. Hello? Is my fucking mic on? Oh, wait, hold on. Hello? Can you hear me? Yeah? No?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can, mate. I can hear you. Let me just make sure that we're on...
There we go.
Let me make sure that we're on stream. Hold on. Balls, we need to talk about this shit pay-per-view. We need to talk about it because it's terrible. I'm not happy about it. Right, so... First of all, who have you got for the pay-per-view? That's the question. Who? Well, for the
I'm so conflicted
for the main
because
event.
I wish both could win.
You wish both could
I
win.
don't know. I think Strickland comes out a little bit stronger.
You reckon?
I don't know. I don't think he. I don't think he's gonna want to have such a close fight like last time. He's been changing his personality quite a bit towards, just how he calls for a fight. So I'm going to assume he fights a little bit more aggressively too.
I don't know, dude. I mean,
I don't know. DP is like...
Every single fight, he's like, we're going to go to the fucking death, guys. And then it's like, no, you're not, Sean. You're not at all, mate.
I think he jabs a little more than last time.
Well, that's fucking it.
But
I've got the fight on now, and it is just jab teep. Oh, he threw 3 jabs then, and now what's he gonna do now? He threw another. Yeah, he just jabbed again. Hold on. What's he gonna do now? Oh, a jab. He just jabbed again. It's crazy. He's just jabbing like crazy. It's just a card as well, though. It's so fucking shit, though, isn't it? It's like I'm gonna have to get up at fucking 3 a.m. because I'm not watching the prelims. I'm not watching the whole thing. I'm sorry, but I'm not. Or UK time.
I love how much it pisses you off, though.
Oh, dude, honestly, it's like because it's like fucking. They really think people in the UK are gonna watch it from 11 p.m. till 7 a.m. and it's fucking shit. It's just ridiculous.
They don't care about the UK, bro.
Did they fuck? I mean, even when we had the pay-per-view in the UK, it was the same time. Aspinall was fighting at 5 a.m. bro. What is that about?
I can't believe Leon Edwards was fighting for a title at 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning. Like, how do you even do that?
Exactly, it's stupid.
Yeah.
Got some,
and then you have him fighting a grappler like Bilal.
I fucking don't like. To be honest, I don't even like Leon. I think he's fucking boring and he's a bit retarded, to be honest.
Yeah.
Headshot dead.
But he was extra.
Headshot dead. It's like, all right,
yeah,
Leon.
But I think
we get it, mate.
He would have been able to fight a bit smarter if he was fighting at a decent time, It seemed like he was so open for takedowns that whole fight against Bilal. I'm not a Leon fan either.
He should have done some more. He should have done a lot more. He should have grabbed the fence a bit more, like he did against Usman. And
to be fair, Usman was grabbing the fence first.
And he also should have kicked. He also should have kicked Bilal in the balls like 3 times. He should have done that.
Who?
Leon, remember in the Usman rematch, he was fucking low blow after low blow.
The other guy. Who's the other guy?
Oh, fuck off. Right,
And he has
right,
Bilal has balls. Okay, news to
right, we
me.
got some Charles Wars. So Volk, Cara France, Adesanya, Tuivasa, Usyk, JDM, and you couldn't get one of them. I mean, Adesanya's just had a fight, but I mean, I'd even taken a Tuivasa, bro, and that's saying something, you know. I'd have even taken a Tuivasa fight.
Here's a question: do you think that's the UFC, or do you think that's how much talent is like locked up? Like, do you think that's because of scheduling, or do you think that's the UFC scheduling poorly in order to just have shit cards?
Well, I
Because
mean,
they
probably. I mean, well, you had Adesanya fighting like last week. Why not just push it back a week? You know, why do you have to fight in Saudi Arabia? And what is it? It's JDM and Leon, isn't it? That's next month in March. So I don't know. I don't know. But like with like Usyk and I know Cara France is fighting fucking Pantoja next, isn't he? But I mean, you could have tried to make like I don't know, like you're telling me that Lopez wouldn't have fucking jumped at the chance to fight Volk on this card or something? Like,
That's true.
you know, he would
But
have
they're
done.
gonna do Volk versus Taporia, maybe. Who knows? Isn't that what got announced?
I don't think so.
Or
It's I mean, rumors is Ilya versus Islam, isn't it? So that's what's
that would
going
be
around.
awesome.
It'd be fucking sick.
I
Or
I think people. I think it's a bit of both. I think that scheduling guys is difficult, especially when you get to the high level. Because like before guys get to the UFC, they're fighting more often,
hmm.
and but then once they hit their contracts near the rankings, it seems like they're harder to schedule. But then also the UFC has all these other plans in mind. But like
Yeah,
they should definitely have like a Kai Kara France on there at least.
easily, man. Like Cara France
That's
versus
an a
like
bit.
Cap. Cara France versus Cap on this card. Could you imagine? It'd be fucking nuts. Um,
Oh yeah.
right. Strickland spent every interview to say DDP is less of a man if he goes for a takedown, as if this sport isn't called mixed martial arts. He's such a goon, bro. Like he's so it's just
Just
wow.
keep him
Like
in the face when he comes in.
yeah, or just go do fucking kickboxing, mate. Like if you don't like the takedowns and the wrestling, fucking
Strickland wouldn't do good in kickboxing. He
exactly,
would
exactly.
jab and a teep doesn't get you that far in kickboxing.
Well, you should stop fucking crying then, shouldn't you? Oh, takedowns are gay. Like, shut up, Sean. You're
I
fucking
I
gay.
think people who clown on Strickland though are being unappreciative. I think Strickland's pretty freaking cool to watch.
Oh yeah.
Am I the only one?
I'm not gonna lie and say like I didn't enjoy seeing him like dismantle Adesanya because I don't like Adesanya. That was a fun watch. That was a really fun watch. But oh, I don't know. I just feel like he talks so much shit and then he doesn't do an awful lot.
But he's so sound. He's so sound, bro. Like he's able to make that style work. Since he walks forward, it's really hard to get off kicks. And then the one kick that's the safest to go for is the leg kick. And he's got the calves and the shins of like a 300-pound person. Like people underestimate how painful it looks to kick Strickland. And then it's like you can't hit him in the face because he's just so defensively sound. And then you can't hit him in the body much, right? So it's like, what do you do? That's what Paulo Costa did not step forward once in 25
Oh yeah.
minutes.
Oh yeah.
That's insane.
Look, I'm not saying that Sean's not good. Like he's very good at what he does, but
Yeah.
I feel like for all the shit he talks, he needs to, he's like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to fucking war, and it's like, all right, well, let's have a look at the Costa fight, and it, and so someone in the chat, in response to you saying, "Are you the only one that thinks it's a fun watch or whatever?" Said, "Yes, you are the only one."
Fuck you guys. I think Sean is the best, man. Like, he's like the Floyd Mayweather of fucking kickboxing or of MMA.
Floyd Mayweather. Oh yeah, definitely. So listen,
I'm a bit sick.
what am I wearing, man? I'm wearing my fucking my hoodie, but you know what? I've been at work wearing my hat all day, so my hair's a bit fucking messy and shit. So I'm just putting my hood up. It's my hoodie from Disneyland. So this what look this
Oh, you
what
went to
this what a
Disneyland?
real man wears. Okay, you better get on this. The fucking ears and shit.
Don't flap your ears at us, guy.
Do that.
Oh my god. John Strickland would beat your ass.
Josh is he called me a fucking beta male.
That's
Call me gay and
that's what
shit.
Drickus should do. See, if Sean Strickland lived up to his word, how he talked all the time, he'd be in jail, bro.
Well,
I don't think you want him to fight how he speaks, and you don't want him to act how he thinks.
I don't want him to act how he thinks. Fuck that. But
Well, it's the same thing with how he fights. He talks and fights differently.
yeah, well
He still has a little bit of
but in his
control.
fights, so I feel like he's gotta like you can't be hyping this shit up so much and people
But
are like
at the end of the day, his last fight was still a war,
people
and it's his
like,
opponents that walk away from him.
well, yeah, but if his
Come
opponents are
on,
walking,
Jack.
yeah, but look, if Paulo Costa's doing fucking nothing, right? Well, he should be doing something, and I get he was doing something, but if Paulo Costa's literally doing fucking nothing, it's there for the fucking
Because of
taking.
Strickland.
Well, yeah, no, but like
They're so
yeah,
mentally
you still
fucked.
do more though, innit? It's like, ugh. Come on,
What do you
Sean.
want Strickland to do? Blast head kicks?
Yeah, just do something exciting for fuck's sake, Just do something exciting.
Yeah, but then he would start losing. He unfortunately also knows that, though. He'd put himself out of position if he actually fought how he talks.
Yeah, well, maybe what you should say is, listen, guys, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna jab and teep like I've never jabbed and teeped before, and it's gonna be fucking boring, but you're all gonna watch it, and I'm gonna win.
And then Drickus can say, I'm bringing 3 extra chromosomes to this fight.
Well,
I think it's an awesome fight because Drickus comes forward and so does Strickland. So they kind of have to figure it out. But when you pair Strickland up against anyone else, most fighters will back away from him because that's the smarter decision.
Yeah. Well,
but I think their last fight was a war.
Their last fight?
I mean, they're not...
No. You're breaking up, Matt. You're breaking up. I'm just going to read some chats. I can't wait for Sean to lose another decision due to his tippy-tappy strikes and cry about it on Twitter for 8 years. I'm calling it right now. Sorry, you broke up then, Ben, so I didn't hear a word of that. But
that's okay.
I'm calling it now, right? Sean loses, he blames staph infection. You watch. Sean loses and he blames staph infection. Guarantee it.
Staph jabs.
Listen here, guys. I had fucking staph infection. I just couldn't fucking, fucking came in high on antibiotics and shit, guys. My man trying to get Joe Rogan to join the chat with the bear outfit. You fucking wiggle my ears again, bro. Look at
that. Dude, that is... Oh, no. No. I'm going to have to get training on my jabs and teeps, bro. That's just uncalled for. That's so demeaning.
Sean's a typical MAGA blowhard. All bark, no bite. He went to a decision with Costa. How do you have a bad fight with Costa?
Sean's a liberal.
Well, yeah, actually, Sean has gone against what?
Sean's never done MAGA shit in his life.
Oh, wait. No, he hasn't. Yeah, he has. Fuck off. You have me confused then.
He hasn't.
Sean acts like the fucking typical like MAGA. Oh no, wait, that's Colby, isn't it?
No, Sean is the old definition of a liberal, a true liberal. The liberals today are like liberals on steroids, but Sean
Liberals on
Strickland
steroids.
doesn't. He's not conservative, I don't think.
I don't know. I like to try and keep
He's
politics
very
out.
liberal with his jabs and teeps, man.
Yeah. Biggest illegal laser. What? I see you, bro. Man, this fight is just weird. Which fight? The Strickland DDP one. DDP went forward for 23 out of 25 minutes last time out compared to Sean's 2. Lol. DDP fucking
Did you
put
see their
DDP
faces,
put
Elia Glazer?
DDP put the pressure on. No, sorry, that was King in Black said that about DDP going forward.
DDP looked like GSP after Hendricks.
I mean, Sean's got a fucking cut on his eye though. Here, it's looking it looks pretty bad.
Yeah.
Let's
True.
see. Believe in one. The only time Sean moves forward is the only time Sean moves forward is when his dad is behind him. Nice. I like. All right. Biggest
What are
illegal.
you guys talking about? He's always moving forward.
Sean needs to change something and throw big bombs this fight, but he never really changes his game plan. I'm interested to see how it plays out. I do think he needs to change it up a little bit because it clearly doesn't work against DDP. He needs to change something. Something.
That's split decision though.
Yeah, but it's not a whim. It's not a whim. And
yeah, but the same thing happened to him against Cannoneer. Like,
what's that? Sorry.
Split decision loss to Cannoneer. You could argue it a win.
Well, yeah, but
right.
Yeah, well, in fairness, when I was watching this fight live, I did actually think Sean edged it, but it's very close, and I won't call it a robbery.
Yeah,
I just feel like he needs to do, like if it's this close and it's going to DDP, I feel like this time around he does need to do more. He needs to do something else and really land some fucking haymakers on Drickus. But I don't know, Drickus is just. He's a fucking beast, bro. He's got that like retard strength, hasn't he? You know.
Oh, dude, my favorite fight ever was when he fought Israel, because everyone at the bar was Adesanya fans, and I was explaining to my friend, I was like, "This guy touches his dogs, you know that."
I don't know how these people have fans, bro. I don't know how people like Adesanya, John Jones, Conor McGregor. I don't get how they have fans still. I don't.
People who watch the UFC don't care, but people like you and me who know like the behind the scenes storylines, we understand. So when Drickus and Izzy fought, it was so awesome because everyone at the table, everyone at the bar was cheering for Izzy. And I'm in Canada because Izzy's so popular. And I looked at my buddies and I said, Izzy's not washed, but there ain't no way he's going to knock out a blockhead pit bull like DDP.
Oh, yeah.
DDP fights with his hands right here, and it's just beautiful. Like,
he's got
as much as he got his ass whooped.
He's got such a technical style, does DDP.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
dude. Yeah, read some comments.
Right, so we got Sean's not a liberal. He was glazing Israel just yesterday. He was actually. I saw that, but
not Adesanya. Israel, Palestine. Well, listen here, guys. If you're gonna name yourself Palestine and it's not even a real fucking place, and then you're gonna go take hostages. Then what the fuck do you expect, man?
We're gonna go to the death, guys. Honestly, go on, guys.
I don't know, man. The Israel-Gaza conflict is so funny because the Middle East has always been known as a war zone. Yet, when have you ever heard of Israel picking fights?
Well, look, I don't want to get into that shit. we had, we had a whole fucking. We went a little bit political last week with the fucking going into the history of World War II and why Hitler really is a bad guy. So I don't want to get into. Right,
He's not though. I'd go fishing with him.
oh yeah, 100%, 100%. All right. DDP probably actually wins it, and then there's not going to be a third, even though it should be 1-1. Oh, right, okay.
Okay, that's a stretch. That's a stretch.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's 1-1. I think it's very close. Just hold on a sec, Ben, because fucking Ricky wants to jump in the call. So let me just. I'm gonna add him in. You'll have to it'll fucking what is it? It'll like redirect you, I guess. So
sounds good.
In a sec. Here we are, boys. Oh, hey, Ricky Blitz, man.
What's going on?
Oh, what's cracking, my guy?
Oh, nothing much. I was just hearing you talk about Sean Strickland, and I had to jump in with my 2 cents.
Oh, right. Let's hear it then. All right. Well, let me just read some chats, right? We'll wait for Ben to rejoin, and then we can get into it.
Ben, that adorable little gay boy.
He is, isn't he? He is, isn't he? All right. DDP. So Biggest Illegal Glazer says DDP seems to be evolving, while Sean looked way worse against Costa. He needs to make big changes to win this fight. I agree. I think if you're going on, I mean, what's the old saying? You're only as good as your last performance. And if you're going off the last performances, I mean, DDP looked infinitely better than what Sean Strickland did.
The thing is, that's fucking retarded, because Sean's going to be doing poison damage this time because he's got staff.
Oh yeah,
poison damage.
Well, yeah, he has. Yeah,
right. So listen, this is my 2 cents. Right.
Go on.
Sean doesn't need to throw fucking overhands and crazy shit at Drickus. What he needs to do is he needs to start moving laterally, because Drickus can only move in one direction. So he needs to start cutting angles more and countering more.
Oh, I don't think Sean's the guy to have the fancy footwork, though, is he? He just kind of walks forward.
Don't teep, man. Don't teep. It's a broken formula. Teep it. Do you know what they call teeps? Where I'm from, they call teeps the tickle kick. That's what they call them. You shoot the teep tickle. That's what you're doing.
The tickle kick.
What are you going to do? Going to tickle someone's tits? Huh?
Tickle someone's tits.
It's effective, boys. So
I just
get rid
think...
of the fucking teep kicks. Double up on the leg kicks. Move laterally. That's what I'd do.
Sean doesn't move laterally though, does he? He like pressures forward. I don't think.
Listen.
I don't think at this stage in Sean's career he's gonna then change his whole fucking movement style. Although I think he does need to change something. I'm not sure if he's gonna start moving around like fucking Lomachenko.
He needs to be more aggressive. That's all. Because if you're moving left and right, what you're trying to do is be harder to hit. But Sean Strickland is already one of the hardest guys to hit. Just bury Drickus. You don't have to have movement if you already have sound defense.
Yeah, he has very good defense. Very good defense.
Good defense.
I remember watching that Adesanya fight. I think. Did I watch it with? Did I watch it with you? Or did I watch it by myself?
Which Adesanya fight was that?
The Sean Strickland one. I seem to remember. Oh, I can't remember. Either way, I was watching that fight, and Sean was it's crazy. It was just parrying everything, blocking everything. His defense is really
beautiful.
Good. It is.
I think that's the perfect matchup for him, though.
Oh yeah.
Easily. Sean Strickland shuts down Izzy's number one weapon with those leg checks, and then Sean Strickland likes to go forward. Izzy likes to go backwards. It's like the perfect stylistic matchup for Sean. Yeah, realistically.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like looking back, I mean, people just didn't give him a chance because it was like, oh, it's Adesanya. He's not going to lose to Sean Strickland. He's
The
a
doggy bender.
or yeah, but you look back and it's like, well, actually, if you think about it, it's probably stylistically, it fucking fits really nicely. We got
Just
so biggest Ely Glazer says he's rewatched it like 5 times and he's always thought Sean won rounds 1, 3, and 5. The thing that makes me mad is that the thing that makes me mad because Sean would have won at 297 easy if you listen to his corner and threw teeps.
Ilya Glazer should call himself Strickland Glazer, bro.
The Strickland Glazer. Oof. This is some fucking...
That's a little much. Rewatching a fight 5 times that goes to a decision, bro.
How it's like
it's not Holloway
37 minutes
Gaethje
long.
out here.
37 minutes long. You've watched it for like 140
yeah, dude, what
minutes.
the fuck?
No, sorry, 180 over. It's like that's like 2.5 hours worth. God damn.
Have it on repeat.
Jubilee by decision plus 900. I'm not mad at Jubilee by decision, but I'm not betting anyone that lost against Breeden. Sean has been declining ever since he's been hanging out with Nina Drama. She can fuck off. She can fuck off.
He's been hanging out with Nina Drama since the beginning.
Yeah, he's been hanging out with her for a while, but she can fuck off.
She can, and her overrated tits.
Yeah, man, exactly. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know how she's got so far. Well, I mean, I do, but I think it's fucking pathetic.
If you read into the Dana White Ronda Rousey rumors, then you do know how she got so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dana and Nina.
Same with that OnlyFans creator.
Oh, that
Jelly Bean or Nina Drama.
Jelly Bean. God. DDP by KO is at plus 320. There you go.
Damn, that's not terrible.
No.
I would throw that bet.
Oh. Nina Drama's a big clout chaser. She is. She's a fucking. Look. I've like gone off Guru now, but when she was coming after Guru, like saying that you're a fucking horrible person, you're this, you're that. It's like, oh, hold on, Nina, hold on, love, right. Your buddy mates with John Jones for a start. Like, come on now.
It's like Bryce Mitchell and Hitler. It's like,
it's like,
yeah.
It's like, oh, what?
Yeah,
so Guru's evil because he called a fucking interviewer fat, but John Jones can go beat up his fucking wife, and it's like, I'll do an interview with you, John. Fucking double standard.
Didn't Nina Drama do like an emotional video after Sean won the belt, like, you've come so far, kind of thing?
Oh, I've no idea. Did she do that?
She was glazing the shit out of him.
Well, I've just got on now the Adesanya and Sean Strickland fight. Sean was a plus 490 underdog, and Adesanya was a minus 675 favorite. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Those are bad odds, but still at the same time, those are odds that you can still beat. Like, it's not like a Shevchenko plus 1,000.
Oh yeah,
victim.
No. Yeah,
but
I mean, it's still some good money though. Sean by a border wall. Hell yeah.
Sean by a border wall. When has he ever said anything about border walls?
I think it's because he comes across like he'd be like a MAGA supporter.
That's how stupid people are, though. It's like, you can say shit, and then they'll just be like, "Oh, I bet you love Ukraine or something." It's like, whoa. It's like,
cool.
Wait for the Bryces to say it for real.
cool tactic has come out. It said something that like I kind of brought up about Guru when he signed this prize pick thing. Guru starting to shill gambling to his fans showed he doesn't respect them at all. I don't give a fuck who disagrees.
Calm down.
Well, nah, fuck that shit, man. Right? I made a video on
It's
this.
MMA.
I made a video
It's
on this,
MMA.
right? Look. I made a video on this because Guru was on a live stream like last year or 2 years ago or whatever, talking about his fucking struggles with gambling and how it's, quote, it's like heroin, right? It's so dangerous. It's this, it's that, and then all of a sudden, Prize Picks go, "Here you are, Guru. Here's a bit of money. Gambling?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what, guys, gambling's brilliant. Code Guru."
Okay. Here's if there's
Oh.
one sport in the world, that should have gambling involved, it's goddamn MMA.
Right, look, if the issue is right, if people want to gamble, then obviously you'll gamble, right? But the problem with Guru's gamble thing is he was so anti-gambling. He said he'd never take a gambling deal. You know, it's so dangerous. It's this, it's that, it's heroin. You know, I found it hard in the past. Blah blah blah. You know, I'll never take a gambling deal, guys. And then, and then Prize Picks come along, give him a few quid, and he's like, you know what, guys, you should actually gamble and actually use my code. So go for it. It's just a bit like,
Hey man,
it's just disingenuous, isn't it? Like, it is though.
I'm gonna go use that code this weekend, and I'm gonna get those free Prize Picks, and I'm gonna throw them down on some Drickus by KO.
Oh hell yeah! Well, I mean, Code Guru, you bet $5, you get $50 free, and then you can start your gambling journey today.
I understand the dangers of gambling, and I understand what you're saying. It is really bad if you get addicted, but at the same time, sports betting, MMA is the one sport that I do believe it makes sense for sports betting. Like, it does make it entertaining. And so if you're already not paying for the pay-per-view, that's $80 right there to sports gamble.
So Ben's gambling advice is, if you're streaming the pay-per-view, use the $80 that you would have spent to gamble.
Absolutely. Because if you were going to go broke from buying the pay-per-view, you might as well go broke trying to make a win.
God's sake. Right.
Hey, so purchasing a sandwich and feeding yourself today, it's like, oh, it's a guaranteed gamble right there. You're going to get your sandwich, you're going to spend some money.
Yeah.
If you got $10 to throw away, then throw it away. Don't throw away your goddamn rent, guys.
Did you know that 99% of gamblers quit before they hit big? That's crazy, that, isn't it? Crazy.
Exactly. So
you could be one bet away from
there ain't
changing
no
your life,
heroin
guys.
addicts that are out here quitting and not,
You're one bet away
win.
from the big one. Trust me. Right.
Exactly.
Cayman Rider.
So there are positives to gambling. God damn it.
Right. I mean, I should have bet on the MVP fight. I tell you now, because I fucking.
We both should have.
Yeah, I know. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Let's try to get through some. Let's get through some of these chats. So, Cayman Rider, DDP can submit Strickland. He just needs to jump to his back like he did against Izzy in second round instead of trying to hold him down. Yeah, I mean, I could see him submitting him, but I mean, he's Strickland's got good defensive wrestling, but I had a comment say DDP wants to submit Strickland. He's never been submitted, but it's like, well, neither had Adesanya until.
That's not true.
Until what's it?
Strickland's been submitted.
Oh, well, that's what someone said on my thing.
Usman.
Did he get submitted by Usman?
Yep, I'm pretty sure.
I'll double
check. What was the submission?
I think it was redneck choke. It's years ago.
Right, let's look that up. I'll gamble it.
No, it's unanimous from Usman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Ain't no way.
UFC
You're
2,
pulling shit out of your ass here,
two-
bruh.
UFC 210.
Listen. Little
The
gay
thing
Ben.
with Israel Adesanya is
Little game.
is that Adesanya doesn't have the depth of grappling that Sean Strickland does. You could see in the first round versus Drickus that Israel gave his neck on the way up after the takedown, or I think it was second round. Second round, as he was getting up, he exposed his neck. And so even in the fourth round, I told my buddy, I was like, yo, as good as Izzy is doing, I said, one more takedown and your boy is done. One more takedown and your boy is done. There was no extra defense from Adesanya. He's a striker. He's a striker through and through with good takedown defense, and that's it.
Yeah. It's definitely
But
it definitely be harder. It definitely be harder.
oh yeah, he'll have to work for it more for sure.
Biggest Elia Glazer says, I think this is in response to you saying about Nina Drama, glazing Sean. He says she was screaming when Sean beat Izzy. Her BF was definitely recording it.
Just like Bryce was cheering for Hitler as he went into Poland, bro.
What a
tramp.
Listen, Hitler did nothing wrong, so that's just how it
Yeah,
is.
Bryce was there going, yeah.
Crazy.
You've come so far.
She's such a fucking goon.
Yeah, Nina Drama. She really knows how to. When are we gonna get the voice?
Guru said how he would never take a sponsor in general, and yet here we are. I don't mind Guru taking sponsors. I don't think him getting a sponsorship's the issue. I think he's like switch up. It's his switch up, and I think that's I don't know. It seems a bit like a bit of a sellout job, and you could say there's a comment here that says Guru's audience should be mentally capable of their actions. Like obviously they can choose whether to gamble or not, but that's putting a lot of faith in the Guru audience for a start. But
and I think the Guru audience is one of the as much as I love the Guru audience, they're the kinds that are susceptible to manipulation.
I think the thing that people forget about Guru is as well, he's still basically a kid.
I think
he's 26. He just hasn't had sex. That's all.
Yeah, I mean he's 26. He's not really like a matured guy. You know, he's still.
Oh right, yeah. Really, under the law, we would punish him as a. I mean,
child. his brain is just finished developing. You know, so
yeah. So now we can give him shit now.
Just finished developing.
Yeah, man, your brain finishes developing around 25.
Oh, I think man just
I can't wait
retarded.
for my brain to fill in. I'm 24 years old, and next year, I'm just gonna have like this. Oh my god!
See,
I'm alive.
See, like I was telling you, Mason, Ben's got an underdeveloped brain.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
All right. Well, my issue.
Your brain into the canvas.
Look, my issue.
Dude, do you know how fucking big I am? I swear I'm like 6'7", man.
You
got memory issues. You thought Usman had a submission over Strickland, bro. We're already working with an underdeveloped brain over there.
I would fucking ankle pick you and dick you down, and the only thing you could do is decide.
Show your face, Richard. Dick Blitzen.
Go on, Ricky.
What? You want to see my
Come on, Dickie. I'd feel worse punching that ugly face.
Feel worse touching me? What do you mean by that?
It would make us both feel like shit.
Oh, hey,
you see how big I am.
Hey, Ricky. Hey, I've got a question for you.
Right.
What do you think of this take? Because this is one of Ben's takes, right? He reckons that Sean Strickland's middleweight run is better, more impressive than Adesanya's run.
Sean Strickland's?
Yeah.
Keep in mind, he dominated Adesanya.
Like
I
the
think
overall run.
even if you hate Izzy, even if you think that he's a fucking dog fiddler, which he is, you can't discredit his resume. His resume is really good. But then it's like you get into the nitty gritty of it, and you actually look at how he beat these people. Like a win over Yoel Romero on paper looks fucking awesome, and then you look at how exactly it's a fucking shit fight.
Win.
Awful.
Shit win against Gaslam too. Win against Cannoneer.
Against Robert Whittaker the second time.
Yeah, he nearly lost to Robert Whittaker the second time. And I think Sean Strickland dog walks Whittaker just as he does anyone else. I think he fucking dog walks Gaslam just like he would anyone else. His fight with Cannoneer was way more competitive and fun and really easy to argue a win for Strickland too. He's been in his last 13 fights, he's been knocked out by Pereira, aside from 2 split decision losses.
That's true. But I think a lot of like your positives for Sean Strickland right there, like him dog walking Whittaker. That's a hypothetical. We can't bump up somebody's resume based on a hypothetical, really.
But what's Whittaker gonna do to Strickland?
Well, we don't know because it's hypothetical.
Yeah, but nobody won 2 head kick Strickland.
That's true. But until
then Gaslam's a welterweight. Ain't no way Gaslam would have gotten to a war with Strickland. But I think what I'm trying to say is that Strickland's style keeps him at the top just as long or longer, because his style, it's kind of like a Khabib-esque style where it's very nice. It's not the most beautiful style in the world, but it works. I've never seen a striker that is as responsible as Strickland. Even when he loses, it's split decision.
But I think
at welterweight, you could argue different, because quite a while ago, Strickland did have a couple of losses at welterweight, but to goddamn Usman, and he didn't even get submitted. It was just a unanimous decision loss. If you can,
he definitely got submitted by a rear naked choke. He got submitted by a rear naked choke. Man, what the fuck are you talking about? Crazy kid, you man.
How old are you, bro? Were you?
What?
How old are you? Are your memory fading?
No, I'm turning 36 soon.
Holy shit, bro! No. See, your brain's been on the decline for the last 11 years, bro.
You chat, Ricky. You are not 6'7". You're not 6'7", and you're not fucking 36, bro. Stop fucking lying to people, right?
Listen, I've got just one hell of a skincare routine. It's really good.
Right. Let me read some fucking chat. Hold on. Right, let me read some chat. Oh, what's up? PC Strickland MMA says Sean Strickland 50-45 coming. Mark my words, America.
50-45. I can't wait to see that.
That will be crazy. That will be crazy.
I do want Sean to win. I'm not gonna lie.
I want Sean to win purely because of the Hamzat build up. To be honest.
Yeah. I think
that'd be fucking awesome. Imagine that press conference, dude. Oh,
that would be fun. But I think Drickus puts up a better fight against Hamzat.
Oh yeah, 100%. But I don't care about the fight. I want the build.
Well, he does, yeah, because he's got that retard strength.
I want to see the build
up,
bro.
He's like a Down syndrome kid.
I want to see the build up to fucking Strickland.
We've got mate, autistic offense versus retarded defense.
No.
Listen,
Yuri's got autistic offense.
Hey, Yuri's got a head movement now, though.
Listen, he's gonna take you into a room with 2 guys, and he's gonna show you something. You know what I mean? He's gonna show you something.
Right, listen, right.
He's gonna show you John Jones.
New biggest league.
How about that John Jones announcement yesterday? How pathetic.
Oh yeah, it's fucking.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Fucking gay, bro.
What a fucking tool.
It's just a fucking PR stunt. That's all it is. He doesn't give a fuck.
I tell you what,
he was doing. What a fucking piece of shit. And none of us believed him. And he still came out. He should have done a crypto scam instead. I would have had more respect for his dumbass. Hey, it's John Jones here, and let's next week we're gonna give some respect to the first responders. I really love first responders. Just ignore all the times I've ever talked down to them when I'm drunk and driving, and
Yeah, it's
I
crazy.
hate you.
I beat you on a weekend of cocaine.
Holy shit, you're looking pretty feminine there, buddy.
Yeah, that's the point. I was listen, Ben. I was doing a John Jones impression.
Right, let me read some
Listen,
chats.
fuck you, Ben. You got like one too many chromosomes, you lad.
Listen, right.
Holy fuck! At least I have enough.
Right, listen, guys. Right, look. Right, we can set up the fight, right, but not now, guys. Come on, not now. We need to set up this fight.
Basically, you said the
cities in between us.
Dude.
I will Imanari roll this guy into oblivion. I will Imanari roll him until he doesn't remember his own name.
You can Imanari roll your way to work, buddy. I don't give a fuck.
Joke's on you. I'm not at work at the moment, Ben.
Yeah, we know you just take disability checks for that undeveloped brain, bro.
Listen, Ben.
Listen, it's okay. I live in a trailer.
Take your
The disability
chromosomes
checks
off.
cover it. It's all good.
Bro. There's too many chromosomes slipping out, boy.
Bro, all I can see is your forehead, and there's enough chromosomes in that picture to fill a fucking classroom.
Pretty cute, Ben. It's pretty cute.
You look like an overgrown guru who got too old.
I look like I am a fucking overgrown guru. You seen the size of me, mate? 6'7", 260.
Okay, yeah. The camera lies, bro. It's okay.
I need you like a
Can
fucking,
you guys be quiet for 2 minutes so I can read some fucking chats? Honestly, I've been trying to read chats for like the last 5 minutes. You guys
Okay,
have just been
read
fucking
some
going at it.
chats so this guy Dickie Blitzen can get out of here.
Dickie.
Listen, just read some chats so effeminate gay boy Ben can do his fingernails.
Right, let me read some. Right, okay. Right, fucking I'm crying. Right, biggest Ely Glazer. New Warhorse MMA vid dissing Elia fans, calling them glazers. I mean, he literally made a whole video as to why it's not even close with the Elia and Islam fight, and that Elia's gonna fucking beat him. So maybe he's a glazer. Who knows? I do like him, though. I do rate him still. Sean Strickland's got this. He's one of the most realist guys in the UFC. DDP has an Elon Musk. DDP has an Elon Musk thing going on. Both white-blooded, but born in South Africa. Is that a diss against Rickus? Are you saying he's not a real African? He's not a real African.
He's as African as they fucking get, boy.
He's not a real African. Is that Guru's mum? Says Alex E. Who, me? Guru.
It is.
Or Ilya, the future GOAT after Giziev, obviously. Oh, hell yeah. Definitely. Giziev is the fucking... He got a round 1 KO last week. I was so fucking pumped to see that shit. Amazing.
What is the thing with Gaziev?
Get the fuck out of here.
He's on the title walk, bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
I get it. He's your new cornflake.
He's on a comeback.
Yes,
tour, bro.
he's my new cornflake.
He's your new cornflake, isn't
This
he?
guy's bigger than the fucking Beatles, man.
He is my new cornflake. That is actually a fucking good analogy. Spot on.
Did you see that absolute fucking snipe?
It was a good punch. You know what? He was fighting with his hands down the whole fight, and then just went pop.
It's the hands
like
down.
Conor McGregor in 2015. It was beautiful.
Oh, it was exactly like that. Yeah.
It's like Ilya Taporia, man. It was just beautiful.
Strickland dog walks. I think this is in response to you, Ben. Strickland dog walks Whitaker. Now we just talk about styles, and Strickland's style easy to follow for Whitaker. Strickland has problem with people blitzing in, and it's the same problem he had with DDP. So he reckons that Whitaker's just going to kind of blitz in and basically do what DDP did, I guess.
Whitaker doesn't hit with the same amount of fear or power that Drickus does. As retarded as Drickus is, he hits you with mallets. And I just don't think that Whitaker carries enough. I think Whitaker is good, but I don't think he would break Strickland. He wouldn't break through that defense as easily as people think.
I'll tell you what, that's a fantastic chromosome take from Ben right there.
Dude, fucking Strickland went 5 rounds with Prime Cannoneer and was right in his face the whole time.
Mate, Prime Cannoneer was like fucking...
Put yourself on camera if you want to talk.
Prime Cannoneer was what?
Stop hiding your big nose there, buddy.
A big nose?
Well, it's the only thing. You say you're 6'7", but I just see a big nose and some long hair.
Ben, you've got a face like a callus.
I got a face that the girls love, bro.
A face like a callus.
I got my mullet coming in for Australian UFC 12, bro.
I
fit right in with the Sheilas.
Right. I got a few more chats just to get through here. So, cool tactic. I feel like DDP might be able to resist the Hamzat initial round, but Strickland gets ragdolled for sure. I could see that, to be honest. But I do think Hamzat's gonna I do think Hamzat beats them both. I think definitely Strickland. No, not Strickland. Sorry, DDP's got a better chance of fucking surviving though.
Just because he's strong as fuck.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's that retard strength.
Yeah.
It'd be like Hamzat trying to submit a boulder.
Yeah, it would be. To be fair, like Hamzat out of round 1 is fucking done for, mate. He's done for. So if Drickus survives the first round, it's going to be a Drickus fight easily.
I mean, that's what we said last time about Robert Whittaker, wasn't it? Oh, well, I reckon Robert Whittaker's going to drag him into deep waters and out cardio him.
Yeah.
But nobody gets, he just didn't get out the first round.
No.
Maybe that's what you thought. Maybe that's what you thought, buddy. Anyone who thought that fucking those takedowns were going to get stopped by the striker? You have a striker.
In fairness,
like Usman.
He's
pretty well rounded. He's got a pretty underrated ground game, I think. It's just, Whittaker got fucking manhandled.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I picked
He's got good takedown defense for most people.
I picked Whittaker based off the fact that Hamzat was coming off of like constant illnesses and fucking inactivity and shit like that, and I thought, he was coming in all fucking calm and shit, and I thought, this guy looks like he doesn't even want to fucking be here. He's been ill for so long.
Inshallah.
Exactly. And I thought, like, nah, Whittaker's coming in hungry with something to fucking prove here, and boy, was I wrong. Very wrong.
But here's the funny thing. Everyone thinks Chimaev would maul Izzy. If Izzy still had the belt, everyone thinks that Chimaev would be his hardest test, right? And then they instantly turn around and they're like, I think Whittaker would defend the takedowns based on his fights with Romero, which Romero was an Olympian in the early 2000s, and Romero hardly shot takedowns against Whittaker.
Yeah, I guess that, yeah. But, yeah.
That's what people base Whittaker's wrestling off of, is that he went 10 rounds with Romero.
My main thing that I was basing the Robert Whittaker win off of, like, the reason why I picked Robert Whittaker over Hamzat was just because he was been more active, and like I say, he was looking good in his fights that he did have. Well, obviously, I mean, he got knocked out against DDP, but the first round KO, I fucking forget the guy's name now. What was he called?
Mearshart.
No, I'm on about Rob Whittaker. Liskarov. I thought Hamzat's last fight against Usman, against a short notice Usman, arguably lost that fight. And since then he'd been out with like no way. What was his last fight? Was it Usman before Rob Whittaker? Was it? Yeah.
It was.
3 rounds.
Wasn't a Liskarov short notice though?
Short notice. I thought Usman won that fight, and I thought if that's Hamzat, if that's healthy Hamzat, I thought Hamzat that's been fucking fighting illnesses and shit. and like struggling to come back healthy. I just thought, nah, he's not going to be in good shape here. But yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Fucking biggest E-League laser. I don't know if he's I don't know if this is if he's taking the piss here, taking the piss as the Brits say. But Rob would have Rob would have subbed Hamzat if it wasn't for his teeth.
What the fuck is this guy on? This guy's brain is overdeveloped, bro. He's seeing into the next realm.
There isn't anybody at middleweight that can convince me so far that they can submit Hamzat.
Except Dricus. Dricus can outlast him and then get in the most ugly choke ever.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think a lot's being made about it. Hamzat's lack of cardio, to be honest. I think it's kind of blown up a bit too much. It's a bit of a myth at this point, I reckon.
He's the Conor McGregor of wrestling, bro.
Is he? Well, the thing
he's
is...
he's so dominant in the first round and halfway into the second round, but in a 5-round fight, I think if Dricus gets into the third, fourth, and fifth, I don't think Kamsa loves it.
He's been training at altitude now, though, and I think that he's with the problems that he's been having with his thyroid. I mean, he had half his thyroid removed, so I think that the rehab from that alone would have taken a lot out of him. But I think he's back on track now, and I think that his cardio. Where did his cardio look worse? Like against Gilbert Burns and Kamaru Usman, where he was. He even said like both those times he was seriously ill.
I mean, Kamsa, he's probably not even gonna make it to the fight.
He's always been ill, hasn't he?
I think he will, man. I think he will, and I think if Strickland wins, I think he fucking ragdoll Strickland. To be honest.
Yeah, probably. I think it's a very easy win on Strickland. DDP less so, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but yeah. I mean, you could make an argument. You could make an argument for DDP winning. I'm not going to sit here and say like DDP's got fucking no chance. But Sean Strickland, nah.
I just want to bring something up as well. Does anybody remember the Yuri Hamzat beef?
Yuri Hamzat beef?
No.
Oh shit! I got to tell you both about this. So Yuri and Hamzat actually trained together. Yuri and Hamzat actually trained together, and when I think it was when Hamzat was back in Stockholm, and he basically said about Yuri, like, how has this guy ever become a champion? And apparently he used to like absolutely dog walk Yuri in like sparring.
Well, yeah, because he probably like a wrestle fuck him, I would imagine.
Yeah, it was a while ago. But it'd be interesting if like Hamzat moved up a weight class, and the build up with Yuri would be pretty cool.
I wouldn't like that fight for Yuri, to be honest. I wouldn't like it.
Well, yeah, neither would I.
I wouldn't like it.
It's interesting.
No,
you don't really
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see that. No, thank you. Don't speak it into existence.
I think if Kamsa becomes champion, everyone's going to hate it. He'll be just like John Jones, fight once a year, if that.
I do agree with that. He will be very inactive. Yeah, definitely.
I agree with that, and it's because of his choice in friends.
What do you mean? What, the dictator?
Mitchell has better friends than Chimaev.
Well, yeah, it's because he's friends with, who is it? The Chechen warlord, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't even know if I'd go fishing with that guy, bro.
The thing is, man, it's like it's a tough one, because once you're in bed with that Kadyrov, you can't really get out, because there was another UFC fighter from Chechnya that was his like that was like buddy with Kadyrov before Hamzat, and he got really close to Kadyrov, like training his kids in fighting and stuff like that. And then when he tried to back out, he mysteriously died.
Mysteriously, huh?
Yeah. Wow. He mysteriously died.
That is crazy.
We're getting told warlord stories from an egg with hair.
Egg with hair. Listen, dude, you look like Diego Lopez made out of silly putty.
Fucking right, bro. If there's anyone I want to be looking like, it's
Silly
goddamn
putty.
Diego Lopez from Walmart.
You look like a fucking blind kid trying to make Diego Lopez. You
You won't even
talk,
show your
man.
face for a roast back, buddy. I'll scramble you up.
Roast
This
this.
is
Why
fucking, what
you
is
muting,
this?
bro? Why you muting for?
Just roast this. Come on. Come on, champ.
Right, we have a question. We have a question from Cool Tactic for the panel. All right, but just before that, fucking hell, let me just. Right, the biggest Ely Glazer says, all the John Jones fans should pick Hamzat because just like Tom, DDP was choked out like 10 years ago, so it makes sense he would get subbed now. I mean, I love it when the John Jones fans bring up, listen, Tom Aspinall was submitted one time 10 years ago.
8 years ago. Holy fuck.
That's what I mean, but that's what they bring up. That's what they bring up.
Yeah, because
Matt Riddle.
John Jones'
Yeah.
last 10 wins. Who here thinks Tom Aspinall wouldn't run through John Jones' last 5 opponents
Yeah,
back
easy.
to back?
Oh, yeah. He probably did it in one
God,
night.
yeah.
You could probably
Dominic Reyes
you
wouldn't
could
be
probably
alive
do
after fighting.
you could probably do a full main card pay-per-view of Tom Aspinall versus each one of John Jones's last 5. And it would,
Yeah.
and it'd probably the pay-per-view would be like 10 minutes long.
The only
bring
one
back
that
Shogun. Bring back Shogun.
The only one that I
Right,
might disagree with
Going back.
is Dominic Reyes, and there's one reason. Because
You think Dominic Reyes survives?
No. Listen.
We got
Dominic
Jacob and
Reyes, when he fought John Jones, was Cody Garbrandt when he fought Dominic Cruz. He was just perfect that night.
Don't diss Cody Garbrandt like that, bro.
No, he was perfect. It's true, though.
Yeah.
Dominic Reyes, for some reason, was just perfect that night. He had an answer for everything that John Jones did.
I think Dominic Reyes kind of proves how much better the 205 division was going to get, though. Like, 205 was a lot of old heads, and the turnover happened. Like, I don't think John Jones would even love to fight Jan Blachowicz.
Oh God, no, he wouldn't. That was a pretty talked about fight at one point as well. You know,
That's why
and
he
I think,
left.
I think even Jan said it was like John was running from him to another weight class.
What? John Jones was ducking people? Well, no way. Right. Right.
Believe it, bro. Believe it.
Question from Cool Tactic. Right. Question for the panel: who is the most beatable champion in the UFC right now for the men? No one cares about women's. That's true.
Yeah, we don't beat women here.
We don't beat women.
Wait, what?
What? Right. Who's the most beatable champion?
Beatable champion.
Beatable champion.
Bilal.
No, dude.
Bilal's good.
Dude, Bilal's undefeated, unanimous decision king.
All right,
Straight
okay,
out of
I'll-
Chicago,
okay.
but not American, bro.
Okay, I'll go Drickus.
Are we gonna? Right.
Oh, no, it's even worse, bro.
I mean, if we're gonna go off like, I mean, John Jones, isn't it? John Jones.
It is John Jones. I think so, because, I mean, Pantoja's so dominant. Marab is
indeed.
just fucking autistically good. Ilia Topuria ain't losing. Makachev ain't losing. Bilal is just as good as any of those guys, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You seen what he did to freaking Leon? He dunked
Bilal-
him like a fucking dunkaroo.
Bilal is very, very
Yeah,
good. It's
but
just that he's
my
got a
boy
pretty
JDM's
boring
gonna
style,
crack his
but that's
head
all it
open.
is. But people think that Bilal's shit because he's boring, but he's actually really good. He's just got a boring fight style.
Yeah,
I
he's
guess.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone beats Bilal at welterweight at the moment. Who's like up there.
JDM.
JDM.
You could argue the most beatable champion still could be Pereira. I mean, I know that sounds dumb, but he's kind of like Israel Adesanya, where once someone like Drickus hits him a little bit and takes him down 2 or 3 times, you could find it. Like, I would not be surprised to see Pereira tap to someone who has better ground game.
Yeah.
But right
Yeah,
now, the men's
That
divisions
person
are
doesn't really exist
pretty
at
good.
light heavy.
Here we go. We've got Lost Soul MMA in the fucking chat. He's here to rage bait
Let's
us all
go.
again. Jones versus Aspinall is a waste of time.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Oh,
Sorry.
hey, Lost Soul, join the call, bitch. Join the call.
Yeah,
Come on.
call, bro.
Join the call.
Let me text my buddy.
And explain why. Explain to us why the heavyweight champion fighting his interim champion is a waste of time. And if you say
He's just going to go with the most controversial answer he can find.
yeah, because
it'll be too easy for John Jones. That's why.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just too easy.
That's a good point, Marcel. Good job.
There's just no point because John Jones would burn your mics off, bro. Can't hear you.
Good job, Ben. Keep it off, son.
Shut the fuck up. It's still on, bro.
You've gone really quiet. Really, really quiet.
It's improved.
Oh, my finger was over it. That's a pretty 36-year-old move of me right there.
Oh man, you ruined it.
Right.
Bro, you're out of your prime for talking. Shut up.
Right. Hey,
that's
Lost
true.
Soul.
I
Lost
am
Soul.
36.
Lost Soul, let me know if you want to join this. It's just a mismatch. Tom Aspinall is mid, in my opinion. Join the call.
No, he's not. You don't even
Your
believe
opinion
that.
doesn't matter,
Join
bro.
the call. Join the call, bitch. You know what, right? You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do, right? I'm actually gonna call you. I'm not gonna. In fact, I'm not gonna wait for your answer. I'm gonna add him to this group. You two join back, and if he wants to join and be a man and defend his take,
this is what Dana White should do to John Jones.
Then he can.
That's what Dana White should do. He should schedule an event and say, "Show up or don't."
Definitely. Right. Well, I'm adding him in. You guys join back, okay? Because it's gonna. What is it? Re-thingy.
Sounds good.
Right, here we go. Oh, no, wait. He's just joining in. Oh, okay. Well, if he joins, then he joins. If he dies, he dies.
Says the man in the bear hoodie.
Wait for the king. Someone says, no, he's 100% right. He should fight Marab for legacy.
Well, he
John
should fight Bryce
fight
Mitchell for fun.
I think John should fight Rosenstruik, really, even though he's just been released. He'll probably call him out now he's been released.
Cut, bro.
Yeah, no.
Well, I actually think that John should fight Josh Barnett.
Oh, that'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah, it would. Could you imagine, like, he does a spinning heel kick and knocked out John Jones?
No, because John
that
Jones
would
is so
happen.
good, guys. Like, it'd just be a waste of time. All right, I think Lost Soul has declined the call, guys, because he's
Listen,
his little things
he
left.
couldn't make
John
weight.
Jones ass move right there. John Jones fans running from a phone call.
Oh,
Who's surprised?
It's just a mismatch. Tom Aspinall is mid, in my opinion. I love it. I really, really love it. Right when
He's
John
got the
Jones
fastest
fans,
fingers in
right,
the world.
listen, when John Jones fans use the excuse of it's pointless because John Jones would win, well, do it then. Just fight.
Yeah, just get an easy win.
If it's that easy, just do it. Like it's pointless because
Imagine if Makachev ducked Moicano.
Oh, innit? Imagine if, okay, let me think of an example here. Right, so, fucking, it's like if like the opposite. So, like, DDP is like he's calling for Hamzat. Like, he wants the hardest fight possible. He's calling for Hamzat. John Jones is like, well, I don't want to risk my legacy on some up-and-comer, like, what's he really done? Who's he beat? Like, not being funny, right? Because John's like, well, he's not beating any champions. It's like, yeah, well, I mean, how is he going to fight a champion when on his come-up there was no champion to begin with because Francis fucking left. And by the time he was in a spot to fight a champion, you were the champion and you're not letting him fight you.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's Islam Makhachev. I think John Jones should look up to Islam because how many short notice fights has Islam done and just utterly
Yeah.
destroyed them.
Yeah,
He did it with Bobby Green, I believe. He did it with Dan Hooker, and he did it with Moyakano.
And Volk.
Now those guys, all four of these guys are formidable threats.
Yeah.
And John Jones runs away from Chael Sonnen, who's a weight class down, 20 pounds down.
Yeah.
John Jones is every bit of 205.
Someone just
now,
put,
if you
someone
believe
just
like
put,
the revisionist history,
sorry,
like Dana
Sorry,
said,
Egghead's talking.
go on.
It's okay. Silly putty Diego Lopez.
Yeah, just because you play with silly putty doesn't mean you have to talk about it.
Please, that was a really good one. But
sorry, I speak Portuguese.
Where the fuck is this? Right. Well,
I completely forgot what I was going to say. I hope you're happy now, Diego Lopez.
Well, Lost Souls just sent me a wave on Discord, right? But it's like I've already invited you to this call, so like you need to just join this call.
John Jones, one more try.
You need to join this call, brother. You know, I've already. Hey, here he is. Here he is. Come on then. Let's hear some just complete contrarian takes just for the sake of being contradictory. Then let's just hear some like I'm just gonna be different because all my takes are just clickbait, rage bait, looking to be different.
Now listen, let's go easy on him.
Okay.
I don't want him more
contrarian takes just for the sake of being contradictory. Then
You are?
Put
Let's
your
just say
camera.
I'm just going to be different because
Where's your
all
camera?
my takes are just clickbait, rage bait, looking to be
Here,
different.
here he is.
All right.
Now
Hell
listen,
yeah.
Over here. All right. So, all right. Look, let's be honest, dude. John Jones, Tom Aspinall is a waste of time.
right, let's talk
Jesus
about that.
Christ. We don't have to listen to Luigi over here.
Right, let's talk about let's unpack it.
Luigi.
But,
Right,
like,
go on then.
look,
Right,
look,
so
I'm not
John
here
Jones is a waste
to,
of time.
like,
Go on.
hate on Tom Aspinall because, like, look, I don't really care about Tom Aspinall that much. I'm emotionally invested in this fight that much, but I'm just saying, like, this fight's a mismatch. I mean, like, what's the point of it? Like, Tom, bro, does anyone not see the way Tom fights? You think someone as smart as John Jones is not going to pick up on the 1-2 patterns? We've already had this discussion, so I'm not going to just say the same thing. But, you know,
Right, so
for
I
some
really
reason,
hope this is
why
satire.
did this fight so bad?
right, so Lost Soul, right.
Who
So
else do you want him to fight? You just want him to hold the belt forever? For no reason?
Fights. I just don't get why people are like, we need to see this fight. We need to see this.
because there's two
Like, you know what I
champions
mean?
in the fucking weight
Who
class,
is Tom
bro.
beating? Like, this isn't even about who wins. This is about
There's
why do
two
we wanna see this
champions.
fight?
There's two champions in the same fucking
Yeah,
weight class, bro.
yeah.
Right? That is
You're
literally it.
defending,
It doesn't need to be
you're
John.
defending Jones.
It could
Yeah,
literally
more than his
be.
wife.
It could literally
Ladies,
be.
ladies,
right.
ladies.
Oh, hold
one at a
on.
time.
Hold on. Right. I'm going to say one thing. Ricky, you can say the next thing. It could literally be the champion could hypothetically or be fucking tied to Ivasa, right? We don't give a fuck who it is, right? We just want the belts unified. We don't want the belts being
No, you
held
don't.
hostage. Yes, we do.
No,
I don't dude. If John wants to
Guy's a
retire,
rage baiter.
if John wants to retire, right? If John wants to just you look,
Tom Aspinall,
you're doing what you did last time, and you just dog it
I'm
over
talking
people,
over you. Oh, yeah.
right?
I can't. It's kind of
Stick
hard.
your ears at him.
If listen, the ears are talking now, right? If John
Yeah, bro,
Jones
shut
wants
up.
to, if John Jones wants to retire, right? Just fuck off. Do it. Stop holding it. Stop holding the belt, right? If you're gonna fight, fight. If not, leave, and then it can be Tom versus Garn for the belt. The belt can be unified. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. I don't
Tom versus
really care.
Gaziev. Tom versus Gaziev.
Let's be honest. If John just vacated
Fuck
the
God.
title right now, you guys would be pissed. You would rather him hold up the division and fight Tom than if he just vacated.
No,
No.
I'd rather him just fight Tom, or
Yes, you
just
would.
fuck off.
True
Why?
fans would rather see Tom lose to John than see John hold the belt for an extra year and retire. We want to see the fight. We don't
I
care
agree.
who will win.
I agree with that, but like, it's like you like, why do we need to like? it's just one of these fights like people were talking about. You know when people talk about Khabib versus Tony, this is one of these fights that people are gonna say, "Oh, the fight we never got." Like, it's not that good of a fight, bro.
Ricky, do you want to come in?
Well, then you go trip Tom Aspinall with some wires or something, because sounds like that's your job in the universe right now.
Ricky,
the
go on.
thing is, we'll never actually know how good the fight could be unless it happens. So that's why it needs to happen.
It doesn't need to happen though, John.
Oh, it does need to
Where do
happen
you
because
come with this opinion
he's
from?
he's the interim
Because like what if
champ. The
John
belt
wins and like everyone's like, oh well.
Right, hold
What
on.
happens
Right,
when,
hold on. Hold on.
John
I mean-
wins,
Hold on.
uh,
Shush, everyone. Everyone's talking over each other now, right? Ricky.
You're gonna say shit. They sincere. Tom no grappling, or Tom sucks, or Tom
Just wait.
striking sucks, or whatever.
Wait. All right. Let Ricky say his
Bro, I
bit.
don't care what anyone says. Alex, I'm not even a Pereira
Alright, don't
glazer or anything.
Los
I
Sol-
actually shit on Pereira a lot,
Right,
but like
just- Fucking
I
hell.
think Alex Pereira like has a really good chance of beating Tom Aspinall.
Right. We're not even talking about that, right? Right.
Okay.
Ricky,
So it's
But-
like
talk about.
if I
Yeah.
think that Alex Pereira has a really good chance of beating you, how the fuck are you gonna beat John?
We're not
Jones?
even
'Cause I
talking
think
about
John
us. We're
handles
not even
Pereira
talking
easily.
about that,
There's
bro.
no way
Just
Pereira beats John
you're
Jones,
just
in my
bringing up other
Imagine-
shit to like try and justify
Yeah.
shit. Like, we're not even talking about Pereira versus Tom
Bullshit
Aspinall. What
fight.
are you on
Did
about,
Bilal
bro?
Muhammad beat Drickus?
What did you
Yeah,
say?
I mean,
Bilal
we're
Muhammad,
kind of-
what?
We're kind of on the topic of like Tom Aspinall versus John Jones, the fight that makes more sense because
No, but that-
whilst
That's
you say like
ducking it.
whilst you
Just like
say
we're on the topic of
whilst
John
you
Jones
say-
and but that is
Lasso, shut up for a minute. Just let
conversation.
someone get a point out,
I
right?
would literally
Just
can
let
make
someone
my
get a
pitch.
single point out, and then you can
I
respond.
literally can make
Be quiet. Ricky, you do your point. You let Lost Soul know when you're done so he can respond. Okay? Everyone be quiet. Go.
Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, whilst you say like, oh yeah, it could be a really competitive fight between Alex Pereira and Tom Aspinall, I do agree that that would be a pretty competitive fight. We have to accept that Aspinall is like a weight class above still, and the fight that makes the most sense is against John Jones next. You got to unify the belts, man. Otherwise, the belts don't mean anything. In
Look,
order to
I just think
maintain,
that
Not finished.
It's like
not finished until you until you unify the belts. You're putting the integrity of those belts in jeopardy. Finished. There we go.
John above the belt. The belt means
What?
fucking nothing, dude. How many bums have held titles? Can we be honest here? Like, what does that belt even really mean anyway? And who cares if he's holding? The heavyweight division sucks anyway. Why do people care? Okay.
That's a
Let me say
professional
something.
yapper, eh?
Anyway, let's just watch the other divisions. Why are we so obsessed with what's going on in the heavyweight? We just want to see John Jones lose.
Right, so
No, seriously. Why do we
I'll
care?
answer the question.
Heavyweight sucks. Literally, there's nothing fun at heavyweight.
Right, I will answer that question.
All right. So why do people want to see John versus Tom so bad?
I will
When
answer the
in reality,
Because
like
it's the only thing that's fun at heavyweight, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, all right, but like at the same time, it's not really that fun because we all know
other
John wins.
sport in
We
the
all know
world,
John wins.
if one team wins, it means championship. It doesn't mean that championship was better than that championship. If you hold a championship, you are a champion, whether it's a strong champion or a weak champion. Champion means champion, you dumb motherfucker.
Also,
All right,
on
all
that, right, on that, let
Sorry,
me just
Lobo,
answer.
but, I'm gonna have to shut you down a little bit, all right?
let-
John Jones versus Tom Aspinall is kind of a mismatch, all right? It's not that competitive. I know I've said this before,
Just yap fest.
dude. It's just the truth. It's the truth. What do you want me
Can
to
I?
lie?
Nobody
What is Tom
Duncan-
What is
we
Tom
just
Duncan
think you're
versus
rage
John Jones
baiting.
fight?
right,
Who's he
hold on.
fucking beat? Who is
Right.
Tom beat?
Right, hold on.
What do you
hold
have
on,
to gain
hold
from
on,
this?
hold on, everyone, stop.
I'm just letting you know. People keep whining about this fight. And it's fun just coming here and like, I don't have anything to gain. It's just fun coming here and telling you the fucking truth.
Right, let me just
fact that,
let me just hold on a minute, everyone. Right, I'm just gonna let me just respond to Lost Soul's 2 points. All right, and then someone else can come in. Right, so he says, "Why do you all want to see Tom Aspinall versus John Jones so bad?" And it's like he's completely not listening to anything that we're saying, right? on the
You guys say the
literally.
same shit,
Just
like,
shut
oh, that's
up! Shush! I'm answering your
I literally
question.
responded to you.
I was
I literally
talking.
responded to
I was
you.
midway through a sentence. What are you on about? I'm answering your question, right?
I actually let you finish the sentence, and then I interrupted you.
You
Alright,
said
whatever.
you said right. You asked why do we want to see Thomas Aspinall, John Jones so bad? Why is everyone so obsessed about what's going on in the heavyweight division? No one cares about. Well, the reason why is because it's the only division in the UFC where there is two simultaneous defending champions. That should never happen ever. The belts need to be unified, right? Doesn't matter if it's John Jones. Even Tom Aspinall said he doesn't even care if it's John Jones. It could be anyone. He just wants the fucking belt. He doesn't really give a
All
shit, right? And
I'm gonna. Can
Sorry,
I
right,
make
go
my
on.
point? I'll make my point. All right. Why are people so like worried about this fight anyway? Okay, look, it's gonna happen. Not that it needs to happen. It's a waste of time, but it's going to happen. If it wasn't going to happen,
Miocic was a
I
waste
would have
of time.
vacated the title. Why would they still be in negotiations? It would have. These are one of these things that is solved fucking immediately. You don't just fucking like, oh, I'm gonna hold like. No, he would have vacated the title and retired. They would have stripped him if this fight was not gonna happen. So why are people panicking about it so much?
So if you think that this fight is a waste of time, right? What did you think about the Jones versus Stipe Miocic fight then?
That was a waste of time too.
Oh, good. Right, good. Thank God for that.
John
Thank God
should
for
just
that.
retire then.
So
Like 4
was-
years ago.
Yeah.
But, like I don't know. I mean, he's getting millions to
You
beat up
don't know.
Stipe. No.
So you think that a prime champion in Tom Aspinall versus John Jones is as much of a waste of time as Stipe coming out of retirement to fight John Jones?
I think Stipe was a way harder fight. I'm
Why?
playing. All right. I'll admit that was a joke. But seriously, no. Like, Tom's a little tougher than Stipe. That's what I'll
Tom's
say.
a lot.
A little?
Stipe.
No, he isn't a lot. What?
Oh
Stipe-
yeah,
dude,
he is. Yeah, because
bro,
Stipe's
what are you talking about?
Stipe. Look, right. Let's get this into context. There's a lot of revisionist history about how good Stipe was. Stipe had really good boxing and he had okay takedowns.
Yeah, but that's Tom Aspinall.
And
Oh,
you know,
okay. Let me make my point. Let me make my fucking point. All right. Stipe's wrestling's better than Tom. Tom's jiu-jitsu is better than Stipe's, even though he got heel hooked by a bum. But whatever. His boxing is, I wouldn't say
I mean,
technically better.
sorry.
Hold on, Ricky. Hold on. Ricky, hold on.
Hold on.
Hold
Oh,
on.
these people are
Hold on. Let Lost Soul make his point.
Okay.
Ricky,
Finish.
hold on. Well, let
You
Lost
fucking
Soul make
finish,
his
bro.
point.
Alright.
Let Lost Soul make his point, and then when he's
Mhm.
done, you can respond. Right? I've got
Alright.
to
But,
be
like, yeah,
fair.
Tom is more dangerous than Stipe in terms of power and speed, but in terms of skill, it's not like Tom's better than Stipe, in my opinion. Like, what's he do like so good? His defense is questionable. His
people out.
His wrestling's untested. Everything's untested with Tom Aspinall. He's never fought someone like John Jones. Why do people think he's just? Why do we need to see a fight with a guy like Tom Aspinall, whose best win is Curtis Blades? Like, we need to see John Jones versus Tom Aspinall so bad. You know, like, I could. This fight's so overdue. I could care less about it. That's the truth.
Right, Ricky, go on.
Since John Jones has taken
Okay.
so long, now it doesn't even make sense because John Jones has taken
Why is
so
he fighting
long.
someone? If Tom was so good, why is
He has. He defended against Curtis Blades, a wrestler.
Oh my god! Shut the fuck up. Curtis has the worst fight. You don't talk about him being a wrestler. He never wrestles.
He's a wrestler, though.
he is a
He's a
wrestler.
wrestler.
He's a
He's a
Division 1 All-American.
You want
We
to know
should
something?
talk about something else because clearly Luigi here ain't gonna get it.
No, what I was trying to say is it's really interesting how you brought up Tom getting heel hooked 10 years ago, but you don't actually bring up the fact that Matt Riddell absolutely out wrestled John Jones, and he's not even in the UFC, and nobody knows who he is.
Who are you talking about?
Matt Riddle.
Matt
See
Riddell.
this cat here?
Yeah.
This cat represents John
Yeah.
Jones, an absolute
John
pussy.
Jones, buddy.
No, John Jones doesn't have to fight Tom Aspinall.
Well, he
John
can't.
Jones is your boyfriend. Let's just admit that.
The thing is, he
I'm-
kind of does because he's the interim champ. And the thing is, if it's the whole crux of your argument kind of hinges on, well, it's not going to be a hard fight. It's not going to be a hard fight for John. John doesn't have to do this, and it's like, okay, so why doesn't he just pick up an easy win? It's not
bro.
funny, but you need. If I'm John. Oh,
why would John want to give the fans?
Listen, I'll let you finish. I'll let you finish before. Thank you. So the whole
This
point
guy's
is
raging.
Not addressing my points. Not letting you finish. You can't address my points. 3 against 1, and I'm clean sweeping all of you.
No,
Shut the fuck up, man. You're the most retarded debater in here.
I mean, to be fair, your whole debate.
Beating you, so
Right,
what does that say about you?
everyone, come
debate-
on now. Let Ricky say his
I'm
bit.
like,
Ricky's
I don't need-
responding.
I don't
Ricky
need
is
that.
responding. Ricky's responding. Be quiet, everyone. Right, Ricky's responding. Go.
I don't know. I mean, your whole debate sort of tactic is kind of like say something inflammatory before someone else can reply, interrupt, and then sort of delay the point. But the thing is,
Ask me.
see, thank you for proving my point, buddy.
Hey, it works. Hey, that's how you know what I mean. John did. You gotta be dirty, bro. You gotta be dirty sometimes. Being fair is for kind of beta male.
I mean, the thing is, you could be dirty.
Bro.
You could be dirty. You could be dirty. You could be dirty. Or you could argue your point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
You could
right.
Isn't MMA we're trying to make champions here? We're
Right,
trying
so
to-
Ricky
we're
was
trying to make champions.
Ricky was about to respond to.
We're not trying to make champions.
Right,
I am
hold on, shut up, everyone should be quiet. So Ricky was about to respond to Lost Soul. You were saying the crux of your argument is what?
What'd you
The crux of your argument is really just kind of saying something inflammatory and then repeatedly interrupting until someone forgets the point.
All right, I thought
But
so.
it's a pretty cool tactic. I mean, it's kind of,
it's common sense, dude.
I
thanks
thought
for proving my point.
I thought what he was going to say was the crux of his whole argument is basically saying that like it's an easy fight, blah blah blah, all this and that, and John will just walk through him, and it's like, okay, but the reason why John Jones needs to take this fight, not only because of the interim championship, which it's just complete common sense that there shouldn't be 2 champions in the same weight class, and he can, you can smirk and smile, but if it was
How do you
literally
actually respond to that, Lost Soul?
if it was literally
There
any
shouldn't
other
be 2
champion, if it was literally any other
you guys are putting
champion
him into a
in the
seizure.
hold on, if it was any other champion in the UFC right now that was ducking their interim champion, I mean, people were giving Marab shit for ducking Umar, and Umar's not even like an interim champion, But then when it comes to John Jones, like, well, he doesn't need the fight because it's too easy for John Jones. It's like, okay, if it's that easy,
His legacy. His legacy, he doesn't need it for his legacy.
if it's that easy, right, why not just take the fight, shut everyone up, beat Tom, and then retire as the undisputed best heavyweight of all time? Lost Soul, you can respond now.
All right, sorry for interrupting you a little early, but he will take the fight. But it's like, why are people he's talking about fighting against the American healthcare system? Why are people now bringing up Tom Aspinall? Like, bro, Tom Aspinall can kick rocks, bro. He has a paper fucking belt. Let's be honest. Oh, dude, John Jones win over Cyril Gane shits all over anyone Tom Aspinall has, in my opinion.
So
Cyril Gane's the best heavyweight outside of.
Go on.
I think Tom would be Gane, but I'm saying Gane is a better win than anyone Tom beat. So it's like, who is Tom fucking beat, man?
Gane won't even fight Tom.
Huh?
For a reason.
Why does he have to? Oh my gosh, because he's an interim champion because he has a paper belt?
Yeah, but why is it a paper belt,
John Jones
though?
needs to go to the sport. Why does he need to fight some guy for fans just to say he was never that good and
Why?
just disrespect him? That's why he doesn't want to fight, because the fans, all they do is just discredit John Jones. So why should he give them what they want?
Why is it a paper belt?
Because think about it.
Well,
There's no
why?
such thing as an
It
interim
just
champion.
is.
Look, it's the number one contender situation. It's the interim champion's just a fake marketing thing. It's not a real he deserves it. It's just a fucking number one contender thing. Anyone could be an interim champion.
Oh, so it's
People
so
got undeserved
wait.
shots.
So the interim
Tom had
champion
one win,
means
a Martian type
hold on a
where
minute.
he got a title shot.
So the interim champion means number one contender then, yeah? So who should be fighting for the belt then? Is it the number one contender, Lost Soul?
I just don't think this needs to happen.
Oh, but it does, because John Jones is the
It does.
champion. Who else is he gonna fight? Who else is he gonna fight?
Champion, bro. It's John Jones. You can call me a dick sucker all you want. I don't
Oh,
care.
you're a dick sucker. You are a dick sucker.
Yeah,
Who
We
else
know
is he
that.
gonna fight?
Fucking here. It's funny seeing like the anger. The
Who
people
is he gonna
have. You're a
fight?
fucking dick sucker, John Jones Glazer. But
We can hear the estrogen in your voice while you argue about your lover there, buddy.
okay, well, let me make a point. If this was GSP,
Let me make a
Khabib,
point because I haven't made
and-
one yet. That's what you should have said.
Right, everyone shut up. Let Lost Soul do his thing. Let Lost Soul make his point.
GSP,
Do his
Khabib,
thing. Let him
and all these fucking
fucking
guys,
ramble.
they would not fall into the same standard at all. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. If GSP could duck, Khabib can duck, all these people can duck, but not fucking John Jones. Not fucking John
Oh,
Jones.
so he's a duck.
Huh?
So he's a duck.
So what? What's
At
wrong with
least,
being-
at least GSP gave up his belt and retired.
He did.
At least
Gotta conduct-
Anderson Silva went out and took some losses. At least Israel Adesanya keeps losing. John Jones just sits here for half a decade with one win.
Point. So John Jones is at least he's losing. What kind of fucking point is that?
Means go
Oh
out
my
there
God.
and lose or
At least
retire.
he's losing,
If John Jones if John Jones retired today, then his resume is his resume. He's one of the best of all time, if not the best. If he wants to sit there with the belt, then he has to fight the current division the way you're supposed to. You don't just sit around and rely on your past work. You're only as good as your last fight, buddy.
Also, to make a point, John Jones's legacy will never be as good as it could be because he ducked Francis Ngannou to bulk up for 3 years.
He did. He ducked Francis Ngannou. So that's 2 ducks, bro.
Ngannou's a fucking bum.
Okay, why didn't you fight
Jesus
him?
Christ, we should feed you to Francis, bro. You're fucking annoying.
Why didn't you fight? Why didn't you fight him and get a win then? I mean, Francis Ngannou's name on your resume is pretty good.
John Jones is not fucking stupid, all right? He's not fucking gonna just stand there and get countered by Francis Ngannou. Oh,
Okay, take him down. Damn.
KO.
He could do it easy.
He wanted the money, bro, just like he wants now.
Okay,
Why does he want so much money? Because there's a threat?
but surely he'd be losing out on money sitting out for 3 years and not fighting.
There's 1 in 100 chance he gets knocked out. Why not negotiate money?
Have you not seen John Jones's personality change? John Jones can't walk around without a fancy hat and a bow tie these days because he's so confused. This
Bro,
guy's
I'm telling this right now, like John Jones literally is just trying to negotiate. That's it. That's what he was doing with Francis. That's what he's doing now.
No, it's
Right.
not.
That's it.
Right, but
No, it's not.
okay, but Ricky
He
makes a
would
good
just
point
think
though.
he's
Hold
so-
on,
Why
hold
would
on.
he be champion if he's not fighting Tom Aspinall?
Oh,
Unless he
ho-
just wants to spite the fans, which then I don't really blame him. He should honestly, I would support John Jones not fighting for another 2 years, to be honest.
Honestly, if you're a
Something's
UFC
wrong with you,
champion
bro.
and you're in the business of spiting fans, you're a fucking pussy.
You're in the business of spite. All they do is discredit his legacy. Why would I not? Why would he not spite his fans? What's wrong
No.
with him?
I don't know. Wouldn't the best response to people discrediting your legacy to actually take fights that would pad it out?
So, like, by giving fans what they want.
Yes,
All right,
and
what if-
also reinforcing your legacy. Wouldn't look at it from a John Jones perspective. Wouldn't you want to say that you beat the best up and comer possible?
he beat DC.
He beat DC once, and then it was a no contest.
Beating DC
Yeah.
once is better than beating Tom Aspinall.
So let me
There was some,
hear
like,
this out. You thought
And he beat
Cyril
him
Gane-
narrowly.
You think Cyril Gane is a better opponent than anyone Tom Aspinall's faced, yet Tai Tuivasa dropped Cyril Gane and nearly beat his ass.
And Adriano
And-
Martins.
So maybe John Jones should fight Tai Tuivasa next. Maybe he should fight Gaziev. Maybe he should fight Barnett, bro. Maybe he should fight Jamal Hill. Do you want to watch boxing? Do you want to watch boxing? Is that what you want?
I would love to see John Jones versus Shafil Gaziev, dude. That's a fun fight, bro. Why not?
Yeah, because that would
I
make
love
sense,
Tom
right? That
Aspinall.
would-
hold on. Stop. Oh, so hold on. So Lost Soul has said, right? He's just literally said, right? I don't want to watch John Jones versus Tom Aspinall. That's pointless. I'd love to watch John Jones versus Shamil. That'd be amazing. Why would it be
It's funny.
amazing? Go on,
Funny, that's why.
because it's an easy fight.
Here's the thing.
It's an easy fight for John Jones.
They're both easy fights. At least one is ridiculous, like so easy that it's funny. Tom is just easy and disappointing because it's like people expect him to win.
Well, fight him then.
Okay.
Fight him then. If it's that easy, fight him. It's literally that simple. I'm sick of this argument. I'm sick of
So
this
John Jones
argument.
was,
Could you imagine if
he
Islam,
was scared
right?
to Chael Sonnen.
Could you
He was scared
imagine?
to Chael Sonnen.
No. Could you
That's the
imagine
same
if?
argument. It's the same
Shut up a minute.
types of people.
Could you imagine
because someone
if Islam?
avoids the
Oh my
fight-
God, lost soul.
Let's say a fucking
I've let you yap. Bro.
90-pound girl calls me out to a fight and I don't fight her. Am I scared of her?
I've let you yap. I've let you yap. Well, no, because
If
because you're not in the
90-pound
same.
girl
No.
calls me out to a fight,
Right, shut up a
fight them.
minute.
Does that make you
Shut up a
scared?
minute.
Come
You
on.
are.
Boot this mother.
You are comparing. Right, everyone, just shut up a minute. Right. You are comparing. You did this last time, right? You did this last time. You because you compared yourself to a 5'6" guy that trains in the gym and he bodybuilds, right? Okay. You versus a little girl, right? You're nowhere near the same weight class. Biologically, it makes no sense. Well, that argument's stupid. But I just want to respond, right? Fucking. I forgot what I was going to say, to be honest.
Wait.
Yeah, it's part of his tactic, dude.
He's like 50 pounds heavier than Jones, apparently, right? Why is it okay for Tom to bully Jones when you guys say John bullied Stipe? By the way, I don't think he would beat him.
Shut
No,
up.
Shut up. You know that.
Up.
Dude.
Shut
You
up.
Sorry, you believe
You don't deserve Wi-Fi connection, buddy, with those takes.
Literally like 30 years old calling a 50-year-old man to a fight.
Shut up. Can we get rid of this Lost Soul guy, though? He's freaking annoying.
I mean, I'll leave if you want me to leave, but like...
Yes, you should leave.
The thing
just
is-
like John
the thing
Jones
is-
should vacate.
The thing is,
over Lost Soul of the Day. I mean...
I think the thing is with this guy,
There's the door, buddy.
you don't believe the things that you're saying.
Yeah,
Honestly,
he doesn't believe.
You don't believe the things that you're saying.
You should keep these two guys out and keep me on to make a point.
So you blow your brains out.
No, like you guys should actually just like leave and like let me carry this show.
Whoever in your life listens to you definitely takes pills just to stay alive.
That's great.
Right, let's not
Let's not lie.
let's
though,
not
bro.
get personal,
Ain't nobody gonna
guys.
listen to you.
Let's not get
I
personal.
don't care.
Let's keep it.
I literally don't care.
Let's not
And
get
nobody
personal. Come on.
You
all
guys
right.
want? I have a hot take. All right, let me just say this. All right.
Do you? Wow,
You've
that's
been
a
on
surprise.
hot take. You've been on a
You
hot take the whole time, bro.
Deep in your heart, like people are saying John Jones is ducking because they're like hoping he doesn't fight Tom Aspinall.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, because it's like
What-
a thing like they're instant. They
Explain
want Tom to be the guy that John Jones ducked instead of actually like John Jones fighting him.
No,
Right?
I think
I
we want
want
him
to see
to
him
fight.
fight.
No, you don't want to see.
If John wins, I would be happy for John.
I mean, then we get into the business of you telling people what they want, but I'm telling you, this is what I want. I want to see this fight because it needs to happen. It has to happen.
There's much better fights. Like there's much more exciting matchups that we should be talking about.
Like,
in other
go on.
divisions. No, focus on something else. Like
Camille
people literally
Gazia.
have no
What
like,
matchup?
really glued to this fight, bro. Like who cares?
What
like,
matchup?
Who else? Like, geez, bro.
Jamal
Like, why
Hill.
would you to this thing, bro? It's fucking
Okay,
crazy.
which matchups are you talking about?
Huh?
Which matchups are you talking about?
Other fucking matchups, bro. Like
Which
Drakus
ones
versus-
are those?
Drakus versus Hamzat in the future. How about that? That's a much
Who?
better. Drakus versus Hamzat.
No, I'm
it doesn't.
talking.
It doesn't make any sense, bro. It really doesn't make any sense.
I'm
They should
talking.
really do Drickus versus the 15th ranked guy.
I'm thinking like strictly from what we've been talking about. What matchup makes more sense?
What do you mean? What matchup makes more sense?
You just said that there are matchups that make more sense. So
No, I said
we
they're more exciting. They make
okay.
they make more sense.
Okay, so like
Yeah.
in terms of like exciting matchups relating to John Jones, which ones are those?
John Jones, like, who cares if he fights? Like, I don't need to see John Jones fight again. He's already fought a lot.
Okay, so,
So
we
why
should
is he
retire
holding the belt?
and
I
vacate.
don't know what he does. I just don't know why so many people want to see a long international fight week build up just for Tom to get submitted in the second round. Like
But
it's
the thing is, we won't know that for sure unless it happens. That's why it needs to happen.
you know that. Look, you guys, all right? Are you guys picking Tom Aspinall to win? I haven't even asked that.
I don't know
I think
who'll
it's
win
close.
it, but the one thing that I'm certain of, the one thing that I'm positive of, is the fight has to happen.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're not confident in Tom winning is like I feel like people are starting to expose themselves because before the narrative was like just John gets destroyed, but now everyone's like, nah, it's a close fight. You guys know damn well John would win. That's why.
The thing is,
Close fight.
John Jones hasn't actually done anything in his last 2 fights to convince me that he'll dominate Tom Aspinall.
Yeah, because he had such close fights with Gon and Stipe. He was like nearly out cold, and he was about to like. He had wars with Gon and Stipe. Like, what are you talking about? What has Tom done?
Tom,
Destroyed
he's got the
Pavlovich.
shortest,
Destroyed Blades.
the shortest fight time in
Way
UFC
faster.
heavyweight history.
Wow, he beat someone quicker. Wow. You know,
Yeah.
you know that doesn't mean anything, right? That's just power.
I mean, the thing is with with John Jones, how does he game plan for that? How does he game plan for a guy that has got so little tape on him?
Dude, really?
And such good power.
Let me question this point. Just ask me something. Tom Aspinall has the most repetitive patterns I've seen out of a guy with a short fight time. Literally, the way he moves, the way he blitzes in, the shots he throws, the 1-2s, everything, the footwork, his style. John sees all of that. He sees what shots work against him. But what the people who have Volkov gave Tom a tough fight, right? Compared to everyone else, he got destroyed. But compared to other people, he lasted a little longer. But that's because Volkov's long and rangier. John will just, like I said, he will teep. He'll fight like a coward, but it will work. Like that's what you got to do.
Oh, that's a fantastic point. That's a fantastic point. And John's, he's an avid tape studier and stuff like that. We know that. And if we do know that, and if it's going to be so easy, that's exactly why it should happen. That's why it should be made so easily, because it looks so good. It looks so good for John Jones to take out somebody like Tom Aspinall, who's in their prime, who's on a streak, who's the interim champion. It looks so good on his resume, because on paper, John Jones, he's getting up there in years. Time isn't on his side. And it would show that his skill set is good enough to beat the next generation of fighters.
Yeah, but John has already fought that before. He already fought Reyes. All right, people say he lost to Reyes. I thought John won. All right, it was very close. But even if you think Reyes won, all right, whatever. He still fought the nightmare matchup for him. He still gave us that opportunity.
The thing is, you don't believe that. You don't believe that. You don't believe that.
Rewatch the second round. John Jones won that fight.
You don't believe that.
It's a close fight either way, but John won in my opinion.
It's okay, but
based on the criteria around at that time, which you guys know nothing about, you're just like, oh, what was this?
Listen,
you gotta look at these 4 fights.
You can lie to me, but you can't lie to yourself, man.
Yeah, that's true. You should be a politician there.
By every conceivable metric, Reyes.
If you think Reyes won, you gotta admit he won by 1 strike based on your logic, but he didn't even win. He got outstruck in the second round. John landed more shots. Even at the end of the third, he hurt Reyes a little bit. He
had more significant strikes as well.
Body language wins fights a lot of time. Rob won a lot of that fight based off body language.
Okay, so to you,
body language isn't in the unified rules.
But the judges look at that, and by the
unified they're rules, judging poorly.
Moving forward, none of the shots Reyes was throwing in that second round were landing. John landed more. Reyes maybe landed like the better.
Let me ask you this, Mr. Top Debater: how many genders are there?
There's only one gender.
Okay, then I think your arguments have failed.
No, they haven't. You got destroyed by someone that said there's only one gender.
I got destroyed by someone I can't even look at. I turned your camera off a while ago.
I'm so glad you can't look. Why would I want you to look at me? What are you?
Nobody wants to.
This is the thing, right? Let me just jump in a sec. Let me just jump in because I've been quiet. I've been quiet for a while. I'll just let you guys go out, right? This is the difference. This is the difference. See, he's talking. I'm just gonna have to mute him in a minute. This is the difference, right, between John Jones fans and Tom Aspinall fans, right? Tom Aspinall fans, okay, or if I won't even categorize it as that. MMA fans, and then you've got John Jones fans, right? MMA fans want to see this fight, not because we want to see John lose. Right? I've said in multiple videos, if John Jones beats Tom Aspinall, I'll hold my hands up. I'll say, well done, John. You are the greatest heavyweight to ever live, and you're better than Tom Aspinall, hands down. I don't really care. Will I be upset if Tom Aspinall loses? Obviously, I will be, because, mainly because, he's a Brit. He's from Manchester. Obviously, I'm going to be a bit upset about that, but I'm not going to be like fucking making all these excuses and like crying about it and shit like that. I'll just say, you know what, John Jones, you are that good. You're better, and that's the end of it. All right? But I just want to see the fight. Is that you fucking quacking? Sure. Oh, duck. But the thing is, I just want to see the fight to see who's better. And I think that's the case for. I'm nearly done, and I'll let you come in. I promise. I think that's the case. Hold on. I'm nearly done, and I'll let you come in. That's the case for most fans. That's why we want to see this fight. I mean, I'm sure there's some fans that just want to see John Jones lose. I'm not saying that no one wants that. I'm sure there's a lot of people, but for me personally, I just want to see the fight because the fight needs to happen. I want to know who's the best, who's the real heavyweight champion, because there's two champions. But then you got the John Jones fans, right, that just don't want to bother seeing it because in their mind it's a foregone conclusion that Jones wins. But if that's the case and it's that easy, there is literally no argument in my brain that makes sense for you to argue against why he shouldn't just take the fight and beat him and shut everyone up and then just be the undisputed champion and then retire undefeated, undisputed lightweight, undisputed heavyweight, the all-time GOAT. I don't understand it. Explain that to me.
All right, let me say. Okay, all right. We had this debate last time. You said that you want to see who the best is, but it's like, what did you say? You said prime John Jones would beat Tom Aspinall. So like, how does that even mean that he's the best if he's not in his prime?
Because I mean the current
2025
the best current heavyweight.
Who's the best?
The best current
Yeah,
heavyweight.
when John is watched in 2025, who's the best? John would still win. I'm not making excuses for him.
Yeah, but the thing is, we can't just like rewind the clock.
I'm saying like
we can't just rewind. We can't just rewind the clock and get prime John back. So we have to deal in reality, and we have to find out who's the best current heavyweight in 2025. People are saying it's John Jones. People are saying it's Tom Aspinall. Let's find out. Right. I don't see what the big problem is. Why all the John Jones fans are like, well, we don't even need to see it. Like, well, let's see it then if it's that easy.
They're just like it's just in my opinion, it's just one of those fights where I could live without it personally. You know what I mean? Like, it's not.
Well, it doesn't mean you have to.
Like, it's just, for example, like I understand like Tom versus Alex and these other fights may not be as exciting, but it's like I actually think Tom versus Alex is a little more exciting because it's more competitive. Like Alex and Tom are like born around the same level, whereas John is so much better than them that it's like it makes more. It's like, in my opinion,
so prime
it's like,
Jones beats him. 2025 Jones beats him.
Yeah.
Yet don't make the fight.
Yeah.
That makes no sense. That literally makes
zero sense. If he's out of his prime whatsoever. And he's still better, then why not make the fight?
Sorry, can I just ask Lost Soul something?
They shouldn't make the fight. I'm saying, why do people want to see it so bad? Because I don't really get the whole
fight to make. Now let Dickie Blitz talk.
I don't get like this whole like Tom Aspinall thing. I think he's not that good.
We don't understand you, bro. We don't understand you.
Yes, Ricky Blitz, go on, Ricky.
I get it. I don't think Tom's that good. I think there's so many problems with Tom's style, and you know what I mean. Like he probably gasses out too. I just have a feeling he probably gasses out a little, not like terrible cardio, but not great. You know what I mean? So it's just like.
Don't you think that Pereira puts up about the same amount of resistance, if not worse, than Cyril Gane when it comes to fighting John Jones?
No, Per does better than Gane.
Why is that?
Because Per isn't fucking bum. Like Gane is Gane is like a fucking like he gets.
But Gane was his best win.
He gets
better than all of Tom Aspinall's opponents. This guy will say anything to fit his narrative. They'll say anything to fit his narrative. Bro, you contradict yourself more than you think.
I said Gane was a better win than anyone Tom beat. That doesn't mean that he isn't like a bum.
And but Gane's a bum. Gane's a bum.
He wouldn't be in the top 15.
And Francis Ngannou's a bum. Francis Ngannou's a bum.
That's my point with
John. Francis Ngannou versus Alex Pereira would be insane.
He's still the GOAT because you got to be fair.
I think that the problem is with Lost Soul. I didn't
even make my
yes, there's a problem.
I think the problem is his points just aren't consistent.
My
And
points
I
aren't. You guys don't understand. Like, you guys just don't understand logic, man. You don't understand when I say bum. I don't mean like a little.
Now you're just gonna gaslight us.
I
Now
mentioned.
you're just gonna gaslight us.
Let me go
This
back.
guy's a professional gaslighter.
Let me go back to Jones Pereira. Pereira has good survivability
Bro,
on the
who else
ground.
do you gaslight? Do you
Alright,
just
Pereira-
abuse people with these gaslighting
Well, hold on.
powers?
Let Lost Soul.
Pereira-
Let Lost Soul say his piece. Let Lost Soul say his
There's no way John's
piece.
getting finished. In the
Go on,
first
Lost
round.
Soul. Go on.
He probably gets finished in like the third or second round.
In the third or second round,
Yes.
what has Pereira done in his entire career to suggest that he's got the ground ability to keep up with John Jones to the third or second round?
Because John isn't some submission specialist, and Pereira trains.
No.
with Glory.
But the guy took down DC.
Yeah,
He
he will maul.
out-wrestled
He will
DC.
ragdoll him. He's not going to submit him like immediately.
No,
Like, it's not like
but-
going to take her down and 30 seconds later. Like it's
You
not,
bel-
that's not how it goes, dude. That's not
you
how it
believe that he'll last until the second or third round.
I just
even
want to
though
bring
he'll
something
get
up as well.
ragdolled.
So sorry to interrupt, but I just want to bring this up. Lost Soul. In the last debate we had, you were calling Pereira a bum, and he was shit. He was a bum, and now all of a sudden, now he survives 3 rounds with John Jones.
It's okay. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
don't.
I think Pereira's more of like a winner than Gon. Gon is
Give
like
John Jones Jake Aspinall.
Pereira's got a bigger ego than Gon. That's what I meant. All right, Pereira's like more like it's not even about being a fighter. It's about being like a like as a man. I think Pereira's better than Gon. I think Gon is kind of like he doesn't
As a
care about
man.
his career.
So,
He's an alpha, bro. He's an
Pereira wins
alpha.
because he's better as a man.
Like he
Everyone's
has more,
better as a man than John Jones.
He
I've
cares
seen
more
criminals
about
with better moral codes.
You don't know what you're talking about.
like Pereira is
It's
better. At,
okay.
how do I say this? I think Pereira's like stronger minded than Gon. I think he cares more about his legacy than Gon. So
You
that's
could
what I
have
mean. I don't think he's gonna just throw his neck into a guillotine like fucking Gon did. All right,
could-
and I just you guys say like, oh, what's Pereira shown in his career? Pereira, you know, like look, he survived against Jan. All right, Jan has submitted Nikita Krylov before. He's got a lot of submission wins. He showed good defense. He's gotten better since then. You know, if we see improvements against Ankalaev, what's to say that Alex can't like survive the first or 2 rounds with John Jones, and he'd still lose, but it wouldn't be like as much of a mismatch as people make it out. People are just saying that because they want to pretend John Jones. Oh, Tom Aspinall's so much tougher than Pereira. You know what I mean? Like,
Is Krylov a grappler?
He is.
yes, he is. He is. I wouldn't say he's like a pure grappler, but he has grappled. Like he's well rounded.
He's weird.
And
Yeah.
so is
Weird.
Blachowicz. So you have 2 well-rounded guys,
Yeah.
and one of them got submitted. Big surprise.
No, but like that's my point. Alex is one dimensional, and he did better than a well-rounded guy. So it's like, what's to say Alex can't survive like 2 rounds against John Jones? That's not that crazy.
John Jones, whatever, dude.
Paul
There's
is
no
gonna
point
say-
in arguing with you.
Well, I just want to. Well, I genuinely do think, and he'll probably deny it, but I do think that I do think that Lost Soul, you are just a contrarian, and you like to try and.
I'm not.
Rage-
Everyone accuses me of this. I don't.
Well,
I
this is
really am
well.
being serious.
The reason is right is because you ask questions like, why do people care about this fight, and then we literally tell you why people care about this fight, and we give you multiple reasons and arguments, and then you just go, but why do people care about this fight? I don't care about it, therefore we don't need to see it. And I've literally
Yeah.
we tell you
Reasons are
step
still-
by step
There's-
why.
Josh,
We tell you
Alright,
we listen
let me say
we
this.
don't even give you our point of view. We're giving you the point of view of MMA fans as a whole. This is what we've seen online, in the comments,
Alright.
everywhere, and it's
People don't do
I've
this,
even
man.
got a chat
People
here.
always fucking say,
I've got it. Hold on. I have a chat here. I don't understand why this needs to
look
be.
at this guy.
I don't
This guy
understand
can't
why
even
this needs.
listen.
Hold on. Let me read this chat because it's literally this simple. It's pretty black and white. I don't understand this from Cool Tactic. I don't understand why this needs to be discussed further than champ versus interim champ. Why on earth would you book anything else. If Tom isn't going to fight his interim champ, he should just retire. I don't give a fuck if it's John Jones, if it's Cyril Gane, if it's a Pavlovich rematch. I just want to see the belts unified. That's literally it. And that's literally it for everyone, bar maybe, I won't say a few. There's probably quite a lot of people that just want to see John lose. But a lot more people just want to see a division move forward. And there'd be one champion, one face. Not two. None of this. I'm just going to sit out and negotiate because I'm John Jones and I want to get fuck you money and I'm just going to sit on the belt for months. Either take the fight or fuck off. It's that simple.
Yeah,
All right.
and to the point of you being a contrarian, you roll your eyes, you sway your head, you're touching your face, you're shaking your everything you do. You don't even think. You're already ready to talk. You're ready to talk all the time, and you never have a good point. Anyways, it's like you can't even listen. And so one day it'll smack you across the face, and you go, "Wait a second, I was irritating. I didn't have any points."
But John Jones literally is like, people don't keep the same energy with other champions, right? When Merab was not wanting to fight Umar, everyone said he was ducking, right? But with John Jones, they do the same thing. You'll have other champions who do the same thing. They duck, and everyone's like, "We want the money fight. We want the big fight," and they don't give the number one contenders a shot.
Name
Why
one.
does it have to be John Jones
Name
who has
one.
to do
Yeah,
this?
name one.
Name one.
To be fair, I'm gonna do
Rare on Goliath, for example. No one was shitting on the Roundtree fight.
just.
Yes, they were. What are you on about? Yeah, yes, they were. What are you talking about? Everyone was shitting on the
What are you
round.
talking
What are you on
about?
about? Everyone was saying,
No, I'm
why
just
is Roundtree in there?
Let's
He
talk
doesn't
about
deserve
fans.
it. Everyone was
And
saying,
it's booked.
Roundtree does not deserve this fight. He's ranked number 7. What has he done to deserve
What
it?
about Armin Sarukian? He pulls
He's
out
number
now.
one
They have to
contender.
the Bum Charles rematch. The Bum Charles rematch. No one cares about the Bum Charles rematch. I'm not saying Charles is a bum. I'm just saying it's a bum rematch.
You just say he's a bum.
Oh,
It's a
Armin-
bum fight. We want to see Armin versus Islam too. We don't want to see. We want to see. And that now people are talking about deserving contenders. Bro, Armin deserves a title shot. He got injured. Give him the opportunity again.
I have literally not seen anyone call for the
Literally,
Islam.
everyone shits on
hold
like
on,
the
hold
number one
on.
contenders.
I have never
Every
seen
division.
any. I have literally not seen anyone call for Islam versus Charles 2. All I've seen is.
Yes, they have.
Oh
They've
no.
literally been calling-
No. What people are calling for
Yeah.
is either Tuporia or Armin. That's literally. I've unless you're on some other side of the internet.
Why Tapuria?
Why Tuporia? Because
He has one defense. Why can Tapuria move up, but not like other champions? Why does he get the special treatment? Please tell
because
me.
the difference with that is with the Islam versus Tuporia the Islam versus Tuporia match, all right, is because arguably Islam and Tuporia, you probably say John Jones, they are the two best fighters in the UFC right now, champions, right? Who's better? Who's a better champ?
Look, I think Jones is so much better than them.
I literally just said,
What have they done?
I know you'll
What
say
have they
Jones, right? But Jones doesn't want to fight, or if he does, he's trying to negotiate. So outside of John Jones, who's either gonna fight Tom Aspinall or retire, right? Them two are the
I
two
think
best
Marab's
fighters.
better than Islam.
Well,
I
yeah,
think Marab's up there. I think Marab beats Islam pound for pound.
yeah, but
What are you on? You're on drugs, bro.
let's just say that let's just say
Stop being an Islam raiser, bro. Don't tell me you think Islam beats Marab, bro. Oh my goodness, Islam is so overrated, and that's another topic. But I'm just saying,
it's just
like I said, people shit on people like
How many
Armin
finishes does Marab have?
because he doesn't need to fight for the title, and he pulls out with an injury, and now everyone's like, oh, Armin pulled out. We got to move on, I guess. Like he kind of has to fight. No, he doesn't have to do shit. He
I've
literally he can
literally
retire
only-
right fucking now. He doesn't have to do anything.
I've
All right,
literally only
one,
seen
two.
Dana White say that. I don't
Yes.
genuinely. I have not seen a single person go, well, Armin needs to work his way back up now.
Like, why do people want to see Ilya? Bro, Ilya's a bantamweight. Like Ilya, look, bro.
He's a featherweight.
Everyone's gonna say the same shit if Islam beats Ilya. They said with Vol. He's a little fucking tiny ass bantamweight.
He's not a bantamweight. He's a
He has
a
fought a
featherweight.
bantamweight. All right, that's what I mean.
Right, but he's not a bantamweight though, is he?
He's not a big featherweight. Like,
but
do you think Ilya's a big featherweight? No, he's not. He belongs at 145. and Islam's a borderline welterweight.
But he's a champion at
Why is this
featherweight,
fight
so I
even
don't know.
discussed when we should talk about Islam versus Armin?
All right. John Jones is a light heavyweight, but he's the heavyweight champion, so it literally means it literally doesn't matter.
Different. Light heavyweight's a different like range, bro. You're
Oh,
not
yeah.
talking.
It would be because
Weight
it's John Jones. Okay, cool.
Divisions as much because the skill gap is much wider. All right.
Right, but
Ilya, look,
okay.
at the end of the day, Ilya shouldn't be getting that opportunity. It should be Armin versus Islam.
All right,
and
yeah,
people
but
just want to
okay.
fucking sit around and pretend like they want to keep that same energy with John Jones and Tom Aspinall, but they don't do it for Armin.
So listen, right?
do it for
So I will keep the same energy. It should be Armin next. I have seen a lot of people, or I've seen a lot of people say that it should be Armin next. He shouldn't have to work his way back up. People do keep the same
I agree.
energy, but the difference being right. That's Dana White. It's not Islam saying I'm not going to fight
No.
Armin now. I'm not fighting Armin because he pulled out. It's
No,
Dana.
Islam
No.
doesn't have any-
Hold on. It's Dana White saying Armin's not getting the next shot. If Islam came out and said, "Nah, I don't want to fight Armin. He needs to work his way back up," then yeah, I'd fucking say, like, what are you talking about? He's your number one contender. This is John Jones saying, "Oh, I don't want to fight Tom. I don't need to." It isn't Dana White saying it. It's the actual champion that's ducking people, not Dana White.
Right, but it's not about that. It's just all the simping for Tom Aspinall is the problem. Why are people simping for Tom and not being like, hey, Islam shouldn't be saying I don't want to fight Armin. Islam should be saying let's rebook that Armin
I've
fight.
literally just explained it to you. Islam's not.
If you want
Islam's
to keep the same energy as the champion, he's calling out Gaethje, bro. He's calling out Justin fucking Gaethje. If that's not
because
ducking, how
because
can you say- Islam is so happy Armin pulled out, and they gave him fucking Moicano. He was so happy. All of the Islamists because
Why
they
are
knew
you
Armin
so pressed about this?
first fight, and they
So
robbed him.
if this is a problem, then that is
What?
a problem. If
Yeah,
okay,
keep the same,
so if
same energy. I'm saying based on your logic.
right, listen.
But Armin
but
deserves
you're so agitated by him calling out Gaethje.
He beat Charles Oliveira, who was Tom. beat.
Okay,
All right,
Alright.
just wait a sec.
there's
Right,
a
just wait a
UFC
sec.
pay-per-view tomorrow. Let's talk about that.
Right, wait a sec. Right, just let me just respond. Right, so he's saying Islam's calling out
Bro,
Gaethje.
Armin is a
Right, just
number
shut.
one contender right now,
Lasso!
like more than Tom Aspinall is.
I'm responding to you, right? You're saying
Let the bear talk.
look. I'm gonna wiggle my ears again. You guys don't. I'm doing it right. You're saying right. So Makachev's calling out bloody Gaethje, or what a duck, right? Listen, Dana White has come out and said right that Armin's not getting the next shot. So why would he say I'm fighting Armin next? Dana White's literally come out and
Because
said
Islam has power. Islam has some power.
Let me
If
finish.
he wants that fight really badly, the UFC would do it. You know that, right? And if he you guys know that if Islam really wanted the Bilal fight, really wanted these fights would happen. The champion has a lot of say.
Yeah, but
if he really wants that fight, the UFC would be like, shit, we might have to do it. Because there's no other option other than an Ilya fight or a 170 fight. At 155, Armin is the only fight that they want to see. Actually, no, they want to see the Gaethje fight and Charles rematch because they want Islam to have easy wins. So I actually take back what I said. But
no
Armin
one
is a fight-
wants to see the Gaethje fight. No one wants to see the. I don't know why you're getting. Well, no one's calling for the Gaethje Makachev fight. Literally, no one. Everyone's calling
not
for
talking
the
They want it, though.
Sarukian.
They want it.
For
In
the
their
for
hearts,
the.
they want it. They're not calling for it. But
No,
they
we
want it.
don't. This is what I mean. You're telling us.
Okay.
This is
They want the Oliveira fight. They
this
want the
is-
Oliveira fight. What?
Oh, yeah, well, right. Just shut up a minute, because this
Maybe
is.
Oliveira's a little tougher than Gaethje.
Oh my fucking god! Right, this is all you do, right? You tell people what they think, and then you talk over them. Right? Literally, Ben,
could
right, shut
beat
up!
shit,
Just shut up a
bro, I'm
minute,
sorry.
Ben. Do you want to see
Huh?
Islam versus Gaethje?
No.
I want to see this guy get booted from the chat. He's fucking annoying.
Do you want to see Islam versus Gaethje,
Sorry,
Ben?
there's no noise. You had to do
I
it.
think it's a fun fight,
You could leave it to-
but
hear
of
it.
course there's better fights out there. I don't think it's that bad though, because Islam has been a lot more active. So at this point, Islam does deserve to start fighting guys that are a little less ranked. But
Oh,
no, I'm not calling for it, and I'm not here.
So let me just fight a bunch of bums.
Shut the fuck up.
Lost Soul, just
Shut
let
up,
it. Alright,
Luigi.
Lost Soul, just he was
Shut your ass up,
he was
bro. You don't look like
mid-sentence.
anybody.
You know,
I
Lost
was a
Soul.
popular video
Right.
character, bro.
If you talked this way on an ESPN panel or at the dinner table, nobody would respect you, and no one here respects you.
Oh,
You need to let him finish, Lost
Shut
Soul.
up.
You need to let him
Shut up.
finish. You need to let him finish.
Shut
He was
Do you have friends, buddy?
he was
Shut up.
mid-sentence. Alright, Lost Soul.
I don't have nothing to say because this guy just yaps and he just yaps. And there's a UFC pay-per-view tomorrow, and this conversation doesn't even make sense. It doesn't. There's no point in talking about it. Hey, Luigi, shut up.
He's talking over again. Right. You know what?
Oh no, that fight's so. You guys care so about that 312, bro, and talking about like my personal life. 312? You care about 312,
Bro, your
bro?
personal life definitely ain't going that good if this is how you speak to people.
Oh, okay.
You
That's
do
dope,
just.
though.
You do just.
Because I destroyed everyone here. My personal
No,
life isn't going well.
No,
All right.
no,
That
no,
makes
no.
Hey,
sense.
just boot
Lost
this
Soul,
guy.
Lost
This
Soul,
is-
Lost Soul.
Boot this guy.
Right,
He touched
Lost
the
Soul.
nerve.
Right, just seriously, right. Just be quiet for literally 10 seconds, if that's possible.
Good
You've not
brother.
destroyed.
Tell the guy
He
on the
can't
left
do
is
it.
annoying.
Shut up.
You-
Just right. I've muted you just for a minute, right? Because you literally can't be quiet, right? You don't. Your way of debating, right? And you say, oh, I've destroyed you all. You don't destroy people. You talk over them, and you don't let people get their points out. Right? If you want to debate, right, you need to let people finish, and you need to let people fucking speak, and you need to actually respond to points properly. Like when you ask a question, right? Like, why do people want to see this Tom Aspinall fight? And we tell you multiple reasons why people want to see this Tom Aspinall fight, and then you ignore everything we've just said, and then you go, well, why do people want to see this fight? We've literally spent over half an hour telling you why people want to see this fight. All you do is laugh, roll your eyes, talk over people, and it is just and Ben's right. It is just like, it's just rude, mate. Like, to be honest, like, we do want to have a debate, but you need to have basic like manners. You know, like, you can't just be talking over people and fucking not letting anyone get a fucking word in. Genuinely, like, we would have a debate, but it's not a debate. It's a fucking shouting match because you don't let anyone speak. Right, I will unmute you now. Right, go.
All right, we did have a debate though. Like I didn't like I discussed everything everyone said, and also this guy's been talking over me the whole time, by the way. But you know, I know he's a little sissy, so he has to get his feelings out. But I just been talking, you know, the facts, and I just have a different opinion. So people just want to say I haven't answered anything, but my point that you guys said you want to see the fight, but the reason why I didn't address those points is because I doubt that that's why you want to see the fight so bad. Like, personally, I just not that, like, I don't even think people want to see this fight actually. So I keep contradicting myself, but that's because I keep coming to a realization that people are lying to themselves, right? People are portraying that they want to see this fight because they don't want Tom Aspinall to lose, and they're saying Tom Aspinall is fighting because they actually do not want him to fight John Jones.
Right, but yeah, but
So they're putting on a whole facade of wanting to see this fight.
Right. So basically, you're saying, so you just admitted that you contradict yourself, which is great. But then you also
contradict myself.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah, but you do realize in a debate, it's probably good to have a consistent like stance and not contradict yourself. You know.
Yeah, but that's like, my point is like people fight facade. People want to see this fight out of like a certain facade, and they're calling John Jones a duck, but they actually kind of deep in their heart don't want the fight. They don't know what they want. They're troubled, right? They're like troubled. They're literally troubled. They don't know what they.
That's pretty condescending.
Dude, you're a professional gaslighter, and you're not even that good at it.
Well,
listen, right. So yeah, but the thing is,
disagree, I guess.
Yeah, but listen. The thing is, you can't say to people, right, why do you want X thing, and then when we say, "Oh, we want X thing because of this," and then you go, "No, you don't." Yes, we do.
I mean,
That's why we're
mean,
saying that we want it.
could I make a point?
Yeah, go for it.
You keep saying that people don't know what they want, and the fans don't really know what they want. That's kind of interesting because the one person that does know what the fans want is Dana White, and that's why he's so hell-bent on making this fight, which he has called the biggest fight that we can possibly make right now.
Dana White doesn't care about this fight. Dana White's just doing that to save his image, or to like
Dana White doesn't
merit this, merit that. But Dana White is he could care. He's already fumbled Jones and Ngannou, right? Why would he care about fumbling this fight?
Dana White doesn't have to put this fight together. He doesn't have to lose the money.
But they're that's my point though. But why would
it's going to cost him a lot of money to make though?
So
Like, it's going to cost him a lot of money.
Yeah,
it's not that big of a fight.
If he didn't want to make the fight and pay John fuck you money, which is rumored about 30 mil, let's just say it's 20 mil. If Dana White really didn't want to make this fight, he just would save himself 20 mil. He just wouldn't put the fight on. So that makes no sense. It'd save him money.
So the only person that disagrees with you at the moment is the CEO of the UFC.
Yeah, but you do understand that the UFC is in a terrible situation at the same time because we have no big fights right now. The big fights that they could do, like Dricus Hamzat, they're not doing. They're doing this garbage rematch that no one wants. But like I said, Jones Aspinall isn't that big of a fight. It's a big fight in terms of hardcore space, but if you actually go to the casual fans, they don't know who Tom Aspinall is that well. That John Jones isn't even he's not Connor, he's not Lesnar, he's not.
If you go to the casual fans, they're still wanting Conor McGregor to come back. If you want to talk in that kind of
that sells the pay-per-views. Even if it's stupid, it sells. And John Jones, there's no way John Jones, Tom Aspinall does these crazy fucking numbers.
Well, we won't know. We won't know that until the fight gets made, which it should.
Like I said, unless they do some fucking Mayweather McGregor World Tour. Which, like I said, this is why people got to be patient. If you want this fight to happen and it's going to sell well, then they have to wait before they make the fight. If John is asking for a lot of money, they can't just rush together the fight. They have to prepare a world tour maybe, or do something. They have to make this a big fight.
I agree with that.
Into April, then yeah.
But the problem is, that we're getting into a different argument entirely. The UFC at the moment, comparatively to say something like boxing, is terrible in promotion. Comparing UFC's promotion to that of boxing right now, it's night and day. It's terrible. But that's probably a topic for another time. But I honestly think that this is probably one of the biggest fights that you could make. Because of people like yourself, who really like John Jones. They like what he's done and in the sport and stuff like that, and they rate his accolades. Going up against, who they see is a credible threat, because even as a John Jones fan, you have to admit there aren't that many times where John Jones has fought somebody of a similar size, if not bigger than himself. It's an interesting storyline, just looking at it from that aspect alone.
Yeah, but it's I look at what Tom has in skill, and I just don't really get the whole thing of it. And like I said, this whole fight is just they need to I already made this point. They need to make this a whole big thing, and I just think that people who are saying, "Oh, John's," bro. Why the fuck would the fight be announced now if it's taking place at International Fight Week? Why are we talking about John ducking Tom? Why is that even? Are we talking? That's another point. Why are we talking about this fight when it's if it's gonna happen? Why would it be announced right now? Why would John announce it? By the way, why did anyone think John was going to announce the fight anyway?
Oh God,
why would John? No, I know, but people are already talking. How would John Jones be the source that announces this fight? It would be the UFC. They would. I guarantee it's either going to be announced during a pay-per-view card or a press conference. Next month or 2 months from now, they're going to be hey, we got something to show you, and they show you the promos of John Jones versus Tom Aspinall. That's what's going to happen. It's one of those fights. It's Khabib versus Conor, what they did with that fight. But it's not I don't know.
Right.
My point is people should be able to live without this fight. That's my point.
Right. Well,
it's not that interesting of a fight.
Right, well,
John
on
Jones
that,
should be
oh my God.
favorite.
Oh, right, muted again. I'm trying to talk, right. That's it, right. We're done. Right. The whole chat is saying #boot Luigi because they don't like you. They say that you're annoying, you're rude, you've got no manners. etc., etc. So for just for the chat, Boot Luigi,
Yes.
he's gone.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Jesus Christ, it's just like I don't even know.
I mean, he's a pretty tough guy to sort of keep you cool with, and you know, you kind of have to like sit back and sort of suss him out a bit.
Yeah,
My good friend, you know, Play-Doh Lopez over there, you know, he got pretty rattled.
Oh.
Fuck that guy. That guy is so annoying.
Oh, yeah,
That guy's worse than Dominic Cruz.
I think it's time for redemption, though, Bromo.
Oh, yeah, I mean, so Lost Soul saying that he left. I mean, we all saw the stream. I clicked. I mean, we all saw it. I clicked remove from group. So
Yeah.
Lost Soy MMA thinks he won the debate via talking over and basically ignoring the points everyone was making and contradicting himself over and over again.
What's good?
Right. So on that, I was rooting for you, Lost Soul. Ingrown Toenail. I don't know why he made literally no valid points. He just talked over people.
What does he know? He's a fucking ingrown toenail.
Well, yeah, true. Right, anyway, I'm gonna call it here, guys. And he's removed his he's retracted his message. King in Black says this guy has self-esteem issues and uses rage bait reactions as his vice. Oh, I mean that's pretty, yeah, probably. Right, well, I'm going to call it because I'm going to hop on Red Dead for an hour. I wasn't expecting to go live for this long, but fucking hell. I'll be live for the main card tomorrow. I'm not watching the whole prelim for the whole card because it's fucking shit. But I'll be there for the start of the main card. So, yeah. Should I upload this or should I upload the debate as a separate video? No?
And so, yeah.
Yeah?
Maybe, yeah.
Guys, right, chat. Do I upload the debate as a separate video? What do we think? Man, yeah. Ingrown Toenail and Lost Soul are like the only bro. Tom, this is why they don't listen, right? So Ingrown Toenail's gone, bro. Tom Aspinall sucks. We'll fight him then. It's like,
yeah.
This is what I mean. They don't listen. They don't listen to the arguments, and then they just talk over people. It's crazy. If he's that easy to beat, then beat him. I don't see the issue. It doesn't make no sense to me.
I mean, John said he wanted the fun fights.
Exactly. Or like Derek Lewis and
Yeah.
Cool Tactic says, I don't think platform gaslight Luigi. Maybe I'll just leave it as a stream then. Anyway, I'll be live tomorrow for the card. Thanks guys for joining. Why? Last thing, Lost Soul. Why would he fight someone who sucks? Lost Soul says, still ignoring all our points. You could fight someone who sucks to beat him easily. So anyway, right, I am gonna go now. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you later. Peace out.
Later.